Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my god.
Could literally be Constantine, the movie.
So, for horror, is there any? I would like everybody to look at the horror section, give it a brief read over of the things in it. Is there anything in there that is a full red for anyone?
No demons, please.
no demons in my descent into Avernus.
No
Snake
demons.
stink. No, I'm just joking.
I appreciate the humor. I would like it. This is a time to be very frank.
Yes. Nah, I'm good with everything.
Yeah, everything's fine.
And don't feel like you're letting anybody down.
Oh no.
Don't feel like you're letting people down if you feel like something is gonna bother you.
I love terrorism.
If you say no to spiders, that means I can pour spiders into your ears and stuff like that. So like if you're gonna have an issue, if it's gonna be something that would harm your fun,
spoon feeding
in
me
any way.
spider brain? I love it.
Yeah, Josh,
I'm fucking weird.
Freaks accepted.
Listen, I ran the Ashes Potion, and especially with that game, you know the limitations.
Yeah, for real.
Punching and kicking and
Alex, how
pulling
about
and
you?
biting
I
are
have not
on
heard
the
from you.
table.
Are there any horror elements that you would like to stray away from?
No, I think I'm good. I mean, as long as it's not stupid explicit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay. As long as I'm not actively making people in the call throw up and putting real life gore on the screen.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, maybe
That
not
would
go
be
into
weird.
like super specific, like detailed.
No
like...
scooping eyeballs. You hear that, Josh?
Listen, your spoon, not mine.
I kind of like that, but nothing like too crazy. I would like some description of like a little bit of gore, but nothing too.
Right, if there's a bloody mass, I don't need to tell you that how it smells or what it makes you think of. I'm not gonna invincible you guys, basically.
Yeah.
No gore for gore's sake. This isn't The Boys.
I think we're like, oh, if someone's arm gets cut off, we want you to be like, yeah,
I'll tell you,
his arm is gone.
His arm is gone. There's fountains of blood. Yeah, kind of thing.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Relationships. This is another one that I kind of said already, but we don't need to be RPing. I thrust mightily against her groin, and like we don't. It's not. We're not going to be making roll checks for sex.
Why? No, I'm just joking. Yeah.
We don't need a court of thorn and roses up in this bitch.
Yeah, you guys can have sex. You guys can go and have whatever relations with any NPC or player character that you would like. But after you make it to the bedroom, the door closes and the camera stays outside.
We go, you bang.
Thumbs up.
Wait, I don't think it is like good accurate to leave the camera outside the door because you still can hear stuff. So maybe.
All right, the camera goes back downstairs and has a drink with everybody else. All right, fair.
We get to the door. Screen wipe.
How do you guys feel about player relationships? Does that fine in character relationships? Anybody feel some type of way if they get flirted at?
Nope.
It happens.
I'm good.
It happens. Okay. So same rules. All right. Social and cultural issues.
No homophobia, no racism, no religion, no sexism.
Yeah,
nothing.
There's no real world religion. I got you.
No real world issues. We already have enough.
No religion, Nate. If you say hell one time, it's over.
Hell's a place. There's nothing religious about it.
You legally have to say the 9 hells or
9 hells every time. The 9 hells TM.
The 9 hells TM. God damn it.
I think it's fine as long as it's not like
I'm chill.
Stupid. Like
as long as I'm not making fun of you guys, you're fine. Characters and people can have opinions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like that's okay. Yeah.
I'm even fine if there's a character that just doesn't like homo people. I'm like fine as long as it's not like if an NPC is like, what the hell, and it's fine because there's people like that in real life.
You're not gonna get
Doesn't
witch hunted
bother
for
me.
being gay. No.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying in general, like
Yeah.
I don't mind that. As long as it's not like, very aggressive or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be a
Fucking
part of the
insane.
plot. It can happen,
Yeah.
but it's not a part of the plot. It's just
If
that's just
anything,
meeting people.
we'll just like fucking
Kill
kill
them.
the person. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
We're in
yeah,
hell.
that.
We're in hell. Everyone's homophobic,
Okay.
No, we're in hell. Everyone's gay.
Everyone in hell is in strictly heterosexual male-female relationships. That's why succubus and incubus exist.
Exactly.
The only way to tell the gender of a fucking devil is to see whether they have a succubus or an incubus, like on a chain nearby. Okay. Mental and physical health. This is a longer list. Take a little bit, look at it. Is there anything that?
I already have enough of that in my day to day.
But they're devils. They're gonna lie.
I feel that genocide should definitely be, at least for me, I feel like that's a little too close home to everything that's happening. So
I can, yeah, like
maybe
races
not.
of people are not, like
Yeah,
a
maybe not
city.
so much of
Major
that.
terrorism is the farthest that this
I feel
campaign
like it's
goes.
like, I guess it's just like it depends on how detailed it is.
It won't
at
be
least for
related
me.
to. Jake and I actually had a more in-depth version of this conversation where we talked about it's fine so long as it's not like me taking the real life examples and being like, so who are you guys gonna side with, the good guys or the bad guys?
Oh my God.
And like this is like so like the situation that's going on, huh? Doesn't it make you think, huh?
I think
Yeah, so what do you
sure.
think about this real life thing? I'm gonna.
This is like
worm
femboys
it out
versus
of you.
tomboys, right?
All the time. Goth girls will love them.
That is the best blood war I've ever heard.
Femboys don't verse tomboys. They get topped by verse tomboys. Come on now.
I think that when it comes to me, I would put a yellow on torture, sexual assault, and
Oh, there is no sexual assault in my games.
okay,
Very
great. On torture and any kind of like stuff when it comes to, you know.
May I ask a clarifying question when you're saying yellow? For torture, you and I both watched Supernatural. There are multiple extended torture scenes in that.
I've always been uncomfortable about it, yeah.
Okay, so that level is as well as 2 is not okay.
Maybe like if you're gonna like, oh, the person was tortured. I don't want to know how. Unless it ties to something important.
No being tied up and watching somebody be tortured.
Yeah.
That I can do.
Yeah.
That is very understandable.
Am I allowed to torture someone?
Yeah, what if the party wanted to question someone for information? How do you feel?
Well, as a character, that wouldn't be an issue. Me as a person, I'll probably try to not listen or anything like that.
Would it be perfectly legal to tickle it out?
Yeah.
Tickle?
Yeah, and it's a roleplay scenario. You get nothing more from hurting an NPC than just making a good check against them anyway.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if you want to question somebody, it will be more I want to question them. I'm willing to can I make a strength check to squeeze his arm or something? He's got a beat leg or whatever. Yeah.
I'm more like back up, good cop. If
I'm not gonna no pushing bamboo shoots under the fingernails. Yeah.
Shake him hard.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Hold him
what if I slap him?
What if we slap him?
What if we slap
him?
Would that be all right?
Yeah. No, of course. I'm
okay.
like immediately thinking about like that one GTA 5 fucking
with the fucking car battery and shit.
Yes, it's like I understand that we're supposed to fucking do it, but like you get kind of stuck there, and I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like I am stuck in a we are gonna torture this person for God knows how long kind of situation. I'm not interested in RPGing about that.
Absolutely.
Same thing about pregnancy, miscarriage, and abortion, I'm not really wanting to deal with that mentally right now.
I don't think anyone's gonna get pregnant in this game anyway.
I really fucking hope so. But I feel like I still need to do it. I really don't want to I don't know. I just don't want to touch the shot.
The way my games go, they're like magical fucking contraception is like 100%. So if unless people want to get pregnant, they will not, and it sounds like they will not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I definitely have not heard any pregnancies happening on your games ever. So
no, those
regardless,
Only in the end.
only
That's
at
true.
the very end. Like they had
in the
families.
wrap up.
They had 5 fucking
Yeah,
children.
they went and had a they went and made a family. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's kind of different. Yeah.
That's usually time skip type stuff. Not
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm still in hell fighting demons, but now I'm pregnant. It's like, no one would do that.
Why? Why are you here?
Weird.
Definitely not Rozzy at the end of my first campaign fighting pregnant at 3 months.
And Miski.
Oh
What the fuck?
Miski was more pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Women.
She refused to step down. She was like, I'm going to begin that fight.
Yeah, I think that's mainly it. To be honest, I think the rest is like, nothing too crazy. I guess for me at least. I don't know what about the rest.
Yep. Everybody else, this is an opportunity to rehash for the person who was not there.
I'm good.
Yeah, we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. Okay. Let me. Okay. So at this point, I'd like to do some character building, interpersonal talks. Everybody has at least an idea of their character. Most of you have a backstory already. So why don't we transition to sort of like a half scene where we can put our characters down on the board and all look at them. Sound good to everybody?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Why doesn't everybody roll me a d20 in the chat?
Ooh. Got a good mix already. God damn.
Hell yeah, I never roll low on these.
Oh, it's time to switch.
It is indeed time to switch.
Oh, I rolled as.
It's
my
fine.
persona.
It really doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Okay. Well, not to put you on the spot, sweetheart, but Alex, could you please tell us the name of your character and what she looks like, her common appearance that everyone else would be familiar with, at least to a degree, having seen her at least one time.
Her name is Rhiannon. I just went and I looked it up. Her close friends call her Amnem. So maybe someone at some point will have the chance to call her that, Amnem. She's short. She's for a half orc. She's like 4 foot, and that's it. Straight.
Dang.
She tiny. She small. Her skin is like a vibrant green, as you can see in her picture. Which, by the way, let me post the actual like full body on the chat, so it's more clear there. She has a good amount of body hair, which is like very obvious. I find that to be very characteristic of her, I feel like. She has brown hair, coarse, and gold details, like accessories, and like, you know, in her hair and in her kind of dreads, kind of like. Just like really yellow, kind of almost gold eyes, but more like on the orangey side, I guess. I don't know. And a very prominent nose ring, as well, gold, like the rest of her accessories. She's very bulky. Like, she's strong. She's strong. I wonder, but she's like only like 100 pounds, which is stupid. I hate it, but I have to stick to the rules. She's 100 pounds because she's tiny. But I guess she covers all that with a really big, heavy weapon, which is also a kind of reason why she's this buff, I assume. I guess.
What weapon is that?
She has. I forgot the name of the one. Give me 1 sec.
You can open your character sheet.
Yeah, it's a great sword. She has a great sword, and she has hand axes and javelins. So she be throwing and she be doing heavy stuff.
Hell yeah. And what class are you?
Hmm?
What class are you?
I am a barbarian.
Hell yeah. Barbarian, half orc, Brianna. Alright. Let's go to the person who rolled the next highest. Hana, would you please just tell us your character's name, describe them, and tell us your class?
Yeah, so
I do need
Zora
your exact
is
height.
her name. It's on there.
I know, but during this.
Oh yeah, Zora Janal. She's a 6'2", like she's real tall. Surprisingly, like on the more lithe side, seeing the weapons and things that she carries. Huge like maul on her back, coupled with like a spear sort of in the same in like a tube sort of sheath on her back, with like javelins sort of like hanging out of a bag on her waist, sort of like almost like clothing that's very clearly like crafted out of like furs and like tanned hides and things like that. She's got a big sort of like wolf skull, sort of like a face mask painted with like sort of what looks like druidic symbols on it, and these like feathers that are sticking out of this like hood that she wears, sort of like covering her like head and face, with like a sort of wolf pelt like mane on the back. It almost looks like her hair, but it's wolf fur. And her hands are she's a Leonin, so her hands are like furry and clawed. She's 6'2", like I already said that, I think. And she's a barbarian.
Hell yeah. Josh, why don't you go next? Would you please tell us your character's name, describe them, tell us their class, their height.
Standing at a delicious 4'11". Their name is Shadow of a Star. Their eyes are a deep, beautiful gold, along with the tiger stripes of white and black fur. Mostly white underbelly, and decorated with various purple vests and other things. We always carrying this instrument with them. They are a bard, much more in tune with love than combat. They have always played more off the supportive part, trying to slow things down or heal people, make sure everything is well and fine, and keep a rather aloof state, even though they are fairly happy and, well, play on words a little jokingly of catty sometimes when they are sharp-tongued and when they feel like it.
Alrighty. Let's go to Val.
Good evening, friends, family. Thank you for gathering here tonight. I am playing as a gentleman in this campaign named Evogen. And he is a half-elf with, I'm gonna say a nice, like, chocolatey brown hair color. It's a bit deeper in the brown side of, shade of brown. But still, you could see some of the like red streaks uh in it. Anyways, and he has his ears pierced with some silver earrings, accessories. Very strong jawline. Eyes are a light, very, very crystal light blue. And don't think he has any scars. Nope. Nope, I don't think I did that.
He's none visible.
None visible. He is
Oh, yeah.
mostly dressed in black as well. And that's it.
What is your class?
A cleric. Twilight
Excellent.
domain.
Excellent. Do you wear any holy symbols that would also be visible on you?
No. Not visible.
Okay. All right. Last but by no means least, Jakob. Could you please tell us your character's name? Describe them
Hello.
and tell us their class.
I will be playing Amelia.
Whoops.
What just happened? I scrolled and all of the names came back. Tall for an elf, average height for a Shadar Kai, 6 foot tall, female Shadar Kai elf. They're, if you know anything about them, they're from the Shadowfell. Very, sort of modeled appearance, but I can't say muddled and well kept, but they definitely spend a lot of time outside. They're sort of dirty, but they still focus on their appearance. You know, they love a good eyeshadow. Very short, black hair goes to the shoulders. A bit rough. Pretty much entirely black, cosmetically. Pitch black eyes. Got a large bow strapped to her back and a couple short swords. And yeah, fairly skinny. I'm not sure what the average weight of someone who is 6 foot tall should be, but she's probably about 144 pounds according to Google.
All right.
Yeah.
And are you also 6 foot even?
6 foot flat.
6 foot flat. All right, we got two 6
Oh
foot
my
flat.
god, you and I, Josh. You and I together against the world.
Yeah, I looked up elf height. Most elves are very short, but Shadar Kai are actually pretty tall on average.
Alrighty. I would now like to discuss how much you guys know about each other now that you know a little bit more. This adventure dictates that you've had at least some experience together, as it assumes that you are already an adventuring party. So would you guys like to have done just one job together, or perhaps a few more than that?
I'd say one job. That's my vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel that's pretty
The
reasonable.
way we can sort
Yeah.
of still get to introduce each other, you know.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So then we need to decide what the job is that y'all just got off of. You are level 1 adventurers or aspiring adventurers. It would have been a simple job that all of you answered the just like written advertisement for, all for your own
Probably a
reasons.
dungeon or something like that. Something like easy that everyone was like, yeah, sure, I can just hop with a stranger to do it. I guess.
Like a bounty?
Yeah, maybe.
Go to this farm, get this guy who's in hiding, bring him back.
Anything regarding money when it comes to my character.
We killed the dragon.
Yes.
Dungeon Meshi.
I put it in my backstory that I'm level 20, so
That's fine.
legally.
You're just legally insane. That's all.
No, don't worry. That's a fucking Josh will understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. A bounty. You guys retrieved this guy. Did it go well? Did it go poorly? This is a
Should we
free.
roll
No,
for
this
it?
is entirely up to you. I want you guys to dictate how you guys feel about. Help me create this story. You know, where did you guys? Do you guys have favorable opinions of each other because you did a job well together? Did it fuck up and you guys? There's a little bit of tension. You got it done, but it was harder than it had to be.
I would say, at least for, I feel like it went like decently well. Maybe there's like a 1 or 2 hiccups. I feel like for Zora that's kind of like negligible though. She's like, whatever. None of us died and we got paid, so.
1 or 2 stabbings here.
You know, you get hurt, but that's the nature of the job.
Okay. So if it goes wrong, or if it went wrong, perhaps not everything was right, then can I interest you guys in the optional starting dark secret that you are all in on?
Ooh.
There's everything. The options are a conspiracy, a murder, a theft, a failed coup. Oh, and that's it. Those are the 4 options. Do you guys have any interest in these? I don't need them. They are just something that this tale offers. You guys want to be bound together by a shared secret that you all have to keep.
Murder?
Murder.
I was gonna say, that one's not. Murder and theft aren't bad. A coup seems a bit too grand.
Okay. Perhaps you killed somebody you didn't have to over the course of this job.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh.
Started a little chaotic. Oh,
Dang. Okay.
Starting it. I like it.
yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, you were on the job for a sadistic killer. You thought that you had him well in hand. You executed your plan perfectly, but your one of the traps that you guys had laid. I believe barbarians get. I think explorers packs get a bear trap. Does anybody have a bear trap in their thing that would be like a trap that we could have set, or are we gonna jerry rig like a piano hanging up or something like that?
Jerry rig a piano.
I feel like the piano is very fitting and why we fucked up.
we
Okay.
went a little too overzealous on it. It was like a frying pan rig.
Okay.
Like, oh fuck, he's dead.
That wasn't
Alright.
supposed to happen.
Okay. All right. The name of your target that you did capture and hand in was Nicene Eomane, a renowned killer. However, you also killed the woman who he was staying with.
This is the baddie, and we accidentally murdered the lady.
Yes. Delandra Eomane. For this purpose, all of your roles are going to be. Do any of you feel like you were the? So there are 4 roles: the murderer, the bystander, and the instigator.
I'll volunteer for murder.
I also.
I want
Instigator.
I think Zora's more bystander than instigator.
Okay.
And so,
A bunch of people said something once. I heard Alex say you were instigator, and 2 people say that they were going to be murder. Val and Jake. Is that the 2 of you? Okay. So, Briannan had an idea. You 2 set it up. Character names.
You can call my character Evel.
Evel. Okay.
Yeah.
Briannan had the idea. Evel and what's her name? Camellia set up the trap. Zora, you said you were a bystander. You didn't have any part of it, but you didn't stop it.
yeah, I think it was like she's probably watching this happen and is just like, well, I don't know if this is a good idea, and then maybe they don't listen. And she's like, ah, fuck, whatever. There's more people like outvoting me for this.
Okay. And that leaves the liar for Shadow. Each of the roles are murderer via blade, a shove, deliberate inaction. You took a life. Bystander, you could have prevented death. You chose not to. Instigator, you're the architect of someone's demise. Your words spreading death. And liar, you know what happened, but didn't tell or covered it up. Perhaps you told a widow that the killer killed her or something like that. Does that fit, Shadow?
Edicton did it himself.
Okay. There are consequences. Would you guys like me to pick or choose from this list? Or pick or roll from this list?
Rolling.
Roll. Okay.
Rolling.
Whoa.
I mean, you
Da da
can-
da da! Pop.
Oh god.
Okay. I will note that down. Give me one moment. Type this out. Yes. Most people would know that name.
I always love the fucking size calculator.
Okay. The DM notes have begun. Alright, so you guys did that, turned over the body and the captured fugitive to local law enforcement, collected your scant reward. I'll say everyone take an additional 10 gold on top of what you already have. Hana, your mic is picking up everything I'm saying. And you guys, for lack of a better option, decided to go and spend it and get a few drinks.
Okay.
If you guys would like, we could now do a little bit of brief. Did I leave or did somebody else leave?
I think so.
Were y'all able to hear me?
I think someone else left.
Okay.
I didn't see anyone leave. That was weird.
It was a brief in and out, maybe.
I heard someone, but that was about it. The height fucking chart is crazy. Oh my god.
It was funny that the two people who are the same height were back to back in the roles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh lord.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, it was me. I left. My mic is being fucked.
I don't think I can see properly, or is that on purpose right now?
What makes you think you are unable to see properly?
It's just white. I mean, like what I'm seeing right now where you put us.
Oh yeah, you should reload your roll 20.
Okay, thank you.
Why don't I put some ambiance on for us all? I'll post the link in both chats. What's that for?
A mark.
Cool.
I rolled a 2. I got
Everybody-
the ones that I thought made no sense.
Yeah. I'll give
Smell
everybody
good.
a chance to get into the open together that wants to before I hit play and you get blasted with sound.
Ah!
Alright, I hit the play. Oh, somebody hit it. Okay. Alrighty. You guys have described your characters. You have had a full day of work and have only recently gotten paid. Everybody has the money from that job as well as whatever you would have had from your background. Without rooms to stay in tonight, you are carrying everything that you own with you in your bags, set down at your feet of this table. You look around and there's the loud commotion of people enjoying dinner at an inn with live music. You can hear it wafting down from the second floor above you. Your round of drinks arrives. The barmaid smiles and lets you... Hana. Sorry.
Is it still fucking? I don't know. I don't know.
Where's
me-
your thing playing through? Is it playing through your headphones that loud?
It shouldn't be. I don't know why it's doing.
What's your output device?
It's on my headset. I don't know what the fuck. It just randomly started doing that.
Did you turn off Crisp or something, maybe?
No? Is it? Are you still hearing yourself?
Not during this conversation, but when you were quiet for a long time.
It's fucking. I don't know.
Anyway, the
I see.
server will drop off a round of drinks and a smile for several of you before making her way back between the crowd. Which of you is the first to reach for your drink? A tall mug of cold ale.
Well, I definitely won't be bashful. I'm going for it.
Oh, I'm gonna be the second. I'm drinking in real life, so. Also
Very fitting.
Yeah, I think Zora, seeing everyone pick their stuff up, will like take her her skull mask off and like place it on her lap, and just her face is just normal. You picture a normal Leon, and nothing too marking about her. Maybe that she has like certain symbols painted on her cheeks. This like dusky grayish like black fur. She just
No
reaches
big
over to the
mane?
drink. Yeah, not really that big.
Okay.
Maybe she has like braids in the front of it, but that's probably about like the most standout thing.
Evel would push the drink away with the back of his hand, and he's like, I'm not interested. Not my type of drink. And then just lean back in his chair and just chill.
Not expensive enough for you.
Taste. Don't like it.
Well, that could have gone better.
Not exactly the best, but we do better next time.
Next time.
Yeah. And right, next time, I don't imagine that to be our only job, right?
I mean, you guys well.
Planning to stay in Baldur's Gate for a while? Do you guys live here?
You guys are not in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay.
You guys are in a small town a few days travel from Baldur's Gate.
At least working together on another job would seem hospitable.
I do need the extra gold, so.
Familiarity makes for good teamwork, doesn't it?
I feel like we're closer.
Most definitely.
Do you know? I feel like we've caused enough trouble. We might as well stick together and make sure no one,
No issues on the way back.
As everyone is talking, I rummage through my bag and I take a big sigh and I open a letter sent. Well, I am part of the Flaming Fist Guild, and
Oh.
I was given a job recently. And the letter reads, the refugees crisis is growing to be a greater problem than we anticipated. Yada yada, gather a few people, bring the supply, and arrive at high noon in 2 days. So, if we can make this happen, we can get through, and I guess we can get some extra money. I don't really want to deal with finding new people, so I guess this works.
Definitely like the prospect of that.
Sure.
Well, that is certainly on my way to where I'm headed already anyways, and you being in with the fist is actually very convenient for me.
Well, doing a job for the Flaming Fist would make it easier to get into the High Town.
Yeah, I definitely did not get in for any other reasons but that. What can I say?
Well then, little bit of celebration for continued work together. The shadow will creep a little tippy tap of his claws across the table to snag the undrinking drunk. And
Drunk drink.
drink. Go boy. Definitely slipping farther into character expected. And that towards Rihanna. Thinking of it to be more.
Brianna?
I was worried that was towards me. I actually did not hear properly. I'm really sorry.
The shadow sliding the spare drink towards you. Seeing how
Oh, okay.
you offer the joke.
Brandon grabs the drink and pours half of it on your cup and the other half on mine. Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
To more fortune in business.
Yes.
Cheers. Next time, let's hope it goes just as well as we planned it to, yeah?
Oh, surely it did. Wait.
I really do hope you guys remain as good as you have shown me this first time. Even though it sounds a little bit funny, there is a very heavy hint of like, honesty in that comment. She will tip if things weren't as good as they were as last time.
Especially with the opportunity of the flaming beasts. I'm sure many opportunities that we're all looking for will be presented within the city.
You will be surprised how much you can find within this guild. It's insane. It's insane. As she's tapping her drink on the table over and over, she's making signs with her hands.
How do you still have so much energy after we just fought?
She raises the hand and points a finger. You would be surprised. You would be surprised how much I get to do with this tiny body. And she shows her. She stands up, and those are kind of like turn around
stand
and
on the
shows
chair.
herself. Yes.
Oh my god.
Wait, how tall is the table? Does
I mean,
it cover her?
it's a normal table. If you're not, you're taller sitting.
I think she's gonna hop down, realize you guys cannot really see her properly, so she's gonna get on top of the chair and do it again. So whenever you see me, if you see me tired, it's for a reason. Be worried. And then she sits back down again. She's literally plops on the fucking chair, keeps drinking.
Be worried.
Be scared. I'll definitely take note of that if you're exhausted.
I'd hope not.
Does Brianna have weapons?
If random has weapons?
Do you have weapons on you? Like, what is your class? Just at a glance.
Is this in character or outside of character?
Out of character.
Having seen you fought, both in and out of character, this would be knowledge that they would have.
Alright,
So you can just answer.
Well, she's a barbarian. She has a great sword as of right now. She will be mainly using the great sword. Um, and the hand axe, depending, but mainly the great sword and rage most of the time, most likely. I think. I'm not so sure about that. And Carter will be like, "Don't you see my beautiful, beautiful weapon?" She grabs it and gives it a kiss. Maybe she's a little bit tipsy at this point. The weapon was probably most likely, I'm not so sure, passed down by her mentor. So she's very fond of it. It's as heavy as my soul. Apparently,
Yeah,
my
it is.
accent also changed somehow, but ignore that.
It is bigger than she is.
Oh, for sure, for sure. It's yeah, like at least like 5 feet. If she's 4, at least 5 feet. I will hope. I need to
Yeah.
make an actual like art for it. So at some point I'll like actually portray it.
For now, it looks like the ultra great sword from Elden Ring.
Oh my fucking god.
Until you get art of it, that's what it looks like.
But why do you ask? I thought we fought. So I thought this was just I thought you saw me. I was out there.
Perhaps he was
I was just-
blinded by your glory.
Wondering what the Flaming Fist have in their ranks these days.
Well, I wouldn't really give myself the description of being part of them. Like, yeah, sure, I am part of the guild, and she like air quotes. But in reality, I'm just here for the money. I'm not interested in their beliefs or whatever. Honestly, they're too uptight. Seems like they have a stick up their ass, in my opinion. I just want the money. That's all really I care about. And if I can count on you, you can count on me. You get
Being
what
in
I
it
mean?
for the money sounds very Flaming Fist to me.
Agreed.
She
A lot of
pauses
them
for
are.
a moment and she goes like, "I'll give you that, but whatever." And she chooses to not get involved in that conversation.
Is this refugee thing like common knowledge?
If you yes, with a DC 10 history. This is a town that is close enough that if you spent at least a few days here before doing the last job, you would be able to. Yeah. So you've heard, Camellia, that a huge amount of people have been making their way west from the Eltergard lands towards Baldur's Gate and the sort of the main road of the Sword Coast and the small towns there, with all kinds of crazy tales. People are saying the ground swallowed up the city. It's crazy. It's hard to believe, though.
Maybe somebody casted a giant spell on everyone. Everyone there just believes that.
No, I
Exactly.
would believe it. I have heard that some feel an imbalance in things when evil like this takes root, and well, there's no discounting the effect it's had on the environment around the area. Certainly no illusion is laid place, certainly something more sinister is at work.
Oh, you think someone actually did this on purpose? Hmm.
It's very concerning if they're willing to take an entire city.
Quite
Concerning
impressive.
is not even half the word I would use.
Well, I doubt that would happen at the next one. Surely that it had to take some time to happen.
We should hope so, because we're going to be in the next one, and, well, wherever it went, I certainly don't want to go there. At least not until I'm aware that we can get out of wherever it is.
But what if there's a lot of gold involved?
The gold is not my concern. It is the imbalance of the forces of nature that is. That many people gone from an area that quick surely will upset things.
You're not interested to find out what it is? What if you could fix it?
Oh, I intend to fix it, but I'm not here for the money alone.
Oh, but please don't talk on behalf of everyone. I definitely do want the money. Because that's what I need right now. I don't need anything else.
I agree. Money is very good.
Gold is... If materials and gold are worth something, but very little in comparison to what's at stake now.
I disagree. Money is a pretty big thing in the world. It's what kind of makes the world go around, along with magic.
I mean, will we be here together drinking in this table, heading towards the gate, Baldur's Gate, towards the Baldur's Gate? If it wasn't because of money, think about that.
Well, when your world is swallowed up by whatever it is, where will you spend your gold?
Elsewhere, there's so much. There's so much.
We could just leave
You
this
could
world,
just
right?
leave. Like, I have a family to give stuff to. I want to give them something at some point. Maybe. She kind of like anxiously looks kind of like side to side. But regardless, money is money. Money, bueno. I don't think she's supposed to say bueno, actually.
No, it's
like,
fine. It's good.
it would not
No,
be
no, no,
speaking
dude,
by
keep it.
Canon.
You-
Say anything you say
Yeah,
is canon.
yeah,
Oh
no,
my
no, no.
fucking god! No,
Yeah.
Money, bueno.
no,
You're Mexican, and you
Yeah,
tried
man.
not to, and you did it
Spanish.
anyway.
Fuck!
It's beautiful.
I love it. I love it.
Money, bueno. Where'd you get that trumpet from?
Oh, wait, sorry, I
Just
dropped
came out
that.
of nowhere.
Why are you stealing my things again?
It's Evilgen?
Call him Evil. Evilgen. This is
Uh,
call him that.
But don't call him evil. He gets real mad.
Evil.
Yeah, he
Evil
wouldn't
Jen.
like.
Oh,
He's
actually, that's actually funny. Okay.
You can call him
Evilgen.
Evil or Eve or Jen. Honestly, whatever. Not evil though.
Ev, right?
Ev.
You just mentioned leaving the world?
Yeah. It was just a joke.
Oh, you don't actually. Never mind. I thought maybe because you're an elf, you might know some fey portals around here.
Oh. Well. I may.
Her eyes light up. I've been looking for like 8 years. Without my father, I can't find them on my own.
Hmm.
He like
You said
leans towards
fey.
you. Yeah, fey.
You said Fey, like the Fey Wild. I'm just making sure, right?
Like the Fey Wild.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
She leans into you and like their eyes widen a little, like expecting you to like tell her something.
Yeah. He's just like, oh, you want to know?
Yeah.
He's like, guess I could show you sometime.
I mean,
What's your interest with the Feywild? You from there? I'm sorry. I don't know if your race is connected to that. That's out of character, by the way.
I've been there a lot when I was a kid.
Ah.
And if I go there, it might help me find someone.
I see. Well, I believe I can help you find one, lead you to one. It's a bit far though.
I mean, I'm heading to Baldur's Gate, and then I'm free for about a year.
Okay. Then I'm sure we can work something out after.
You like wine? You said you didn't want ale. It's too cheap for you.
Ah, I just don't like the taste of it. Yes. Wine, yes.
Mm-hmm. I can see why gold is so important to you then.
The finest things are bought with gold. I agree.
Yes,
And she
yes.
raises her glass towards Evelyn.
The finer things, in my experience, aren't material. It is art, life, music, poetry,
Love.
things like that.
Oh, those other things are
Exactly.
just as lovely. But
The bard
wine,
gets it.
wine is just
Yes.
as good.
Hmm.
It's one of the senses, right? You hear the music, art, see it, drinking. You are drinking wine. It's an art as
Hmm.
well. Maybe you just don't have a refined taste for it.
Oh.
I know you said a refined taste for it, but you cut out a little bit, so it sounded like you said a refined taste forehead.
Damn.
Yeah. Yes, to both.
That I'm one who can accept when maybe I am wrong. And perhaps you're right.
You've ever tasted wine?
I've tasted grapes out in the forest, growing wild.
Is that?
Not necessarily wine.
I think you should have a taste. And he would get up and go get you also what is it? A glass, a cup, something. He would get you wine. Yeah.
They don't.
Oh.
I guess these. It leans into shadow. I guess these folks don't really know the ins and outs of running through the forest. Your claws touching the dirt, feeling it between your toes, the breeze coming through the trees, that sort of thing. Well, I won't assume that you've done so because, well, I don't know. So
I've spent
This
some
bitch
time
is
with
judging.
Don't get me wrong. I've done my fair share of being on the dirt. My family used to cultivate. Her face is like pain. So much vegetables. I've been there, but I need to ask you, if you're saying stuff about life being beautiful and there being other stuff than money, but how else were you supposed to? That's just one part of it. Like, sure, you can have a nice view, like that one really beautiful bartender over there, and she looks over and she's like, ah, yes, the piece of meat. Anyhow.
Oh my!
You can tell I'm
Beautiful.
going very far from Alexander with this one. Anyway,
I love
I
it.
was literally just gonna say.
That piece of
Piece
meat.
of
I
meat.
That needs to be
I
a
think
quote
I'm-
right now.
Goldie.
But
Now y'all know how I'm treated at home. This is real, Alex.
Listen,
Quiet,
meat,
you meat.
meat in the corner.
but that's what you wish. That's what you wish, babe. Anywho,
Oh my god!
I'm losing my train
Yeah.
of thought. So, but there is this other
But
side
it's
of
too
things,
good.
like better pieces of meat, both
Mm.
actual edible and non-edible, and
Oh,
art, like performances. Like you mentioned music, but like they're not gonna play for nothing. They need to leave. They need the money. They need it.
she turns to Shadow. Would you play me a song?
Of course.
Cool.
Anything played for free. Anything is fine. I like music.
Yeah,
And
I'm
she
just-
turns. And she turns. Well, I've never needed. Well, I haven't needed money in that for a long time. But I can't even remember the last time I spent actual gold. I've lived for myself, hunted my own food, built my own shelter. I skinned a wolf. I took its skull for my mask. Painted it with the the flowers and berries of the forest. I've lived a perfectly comfortable life without money.
Wait, are you saying you're gonna pay Shadow to play for you?
Oh, there's no need to
No,
pay
he's-
at all.
See,
you-
here's my point.
Are you gonna play for free? After all I said? You're putting everything I said, like, it's useless. Useless. And she's like, at this point, I think, like her cup is almost empty, but like, she's just flinging it around. I need more fucking ale. And she gets up and she goes to get more ale.
So blessed. Oof.
Christ.
But it's yeah, some folks are clearly not
Romantic.
the one with the world and the energies of life, and well, it is what it is. I can't expect everyone to be the same way I am. I'm just trying to speak my perspective. I meant no offense. I guess I should apologize.
Maybe they just have not met one of the special ones in their life. I know I have at one point myself, but alas, she did not wish to stay with me.
A shame. It will one day you'll find yourself the special one, as you say.
I believe so. Soon, definitely dictates that love will find someone, even in strangers.
And then
Did you say this?
Yeah, it comes up, and Zora's like, "Oh, good that you're back. I didn't offend you with my sort of talks before you got up from the table, did I?
Which one?
I don't mean to I don't mean to disparage anyone's lifestyle."
She did leave before you said that.
Oh, right. And then she'll be like,
She looks at you quizzically.
"Oh, you weren't here. Apologies. I lost myself in the embarrassment of the situation.
I know a lot of people judge me for not being a city girl, but I'm sure we're more similar than you think. As I said before, she's very disheveled. Her boots are like covered in mud.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true. She's dirty.
You look like she digging the mud for worms all day.
Or Shatter?
But she smells very nice. Unnaturally so.
Hmm.
It's all the bubble baths.
You don't know how to
Rhiannon.
put it without it. Please. can I
Hold
keep talking?
hold Alt while you're dragging your
Thank
character.
you.
And you don't...
I appreciate you. I was struggling.
Also, give me a persuasion check to see how well you did flirting with the bartender.
Oh my god, did I come here with a slap on the face or without a slap on the face? I want to know that. Which one do you say? Again?
Is, it,
Persuasion.
is that cheek
Yeah.
green or dark green?
The first Riz check of the
Ah!
game.
Damn!
Yeah.
What a piece of
You
meat.
came back with a piece of paper that has a room number on it.
She's like,
Bitches
well,
already.
it seems that I found more treasures than just ale and keeps drinking her ale.
Yes, quite a bountiful chest, I must say, as well.
Well,
Oh.
I should say, Ev and Brianna, I do apologize. I don't mean to disparage anyone's views or lifestyle. Although my speech may have sounded so. Apologies again.
Oh. Just thinking. She's rubbing her little fucking beard. I'll take it. It was the least that you could do to apologize. Just. In all honestly, I don't think she will be this fucking annoying, but I am drinking. And so is she. So please take this with a grain of salt. But
Right.
thank you. I do appreciate it. I do take value in what I learned. And she's just reminiscent of like being fucking plugging fucking vegetables. It's almost like PTSD at this point for her. It's the reason why she left home, to be honest.
So many summers of cabbages.
Just cabbage.
And then it's a lot of boiled cabbage for dinner, which is just never fun.
I changed it from, it was supposed to be that they had a business in cabbages. And I put in vegetables just to round it up a little. But it is
just
still
all
funnier
cabbage.
than just got all cabbages.
It's all root vegetables and cabbages. That's the only thing that they could grow. Beets,
Taro.
potatoes,
All
carrots,
taro. All
taro.
Oh my god.
Do you come from a vegetarian family? Like you only eat meat because you're now out in the world?
Yes, that actually would be
Beautiful.
very accurate. Just years and years of being put in vegetables. Like, how do you think I got these muscles? And she fucking flexes. She has good muscles. I mean, I draw her like that for a reason.
But
If
she's
she
short because she
flexes-
never had any sources of calcium. Her parents are huge, but are super like earthy, crunchy. Like they went to the mountains to eat only vegetables.
She
And
actually doesn't mind being short. She finds it to be on purpose, and that whatever God is out there made her short for a reason. It is what she thinks.
Damn!
every time she walks into one of those rooms where the blade comes out and cuts you in the middle, she instead just gets a little bit of a haircut and is fine.
She will be upset about that, though. Very much so.
Hair is
Alright, so you
beauty.
guys drink and talk and have much conversation. Do you guys think you would have rooms here? Would some of you have other places that you're staying, or would some of you go out into the woods to camp out for the night? It seems like you did make plans to join Briannem in the morning. With escorting some cargo or something?
Or something.
Yeah, Zora definitely is the go out in the woods and camp type.
So I'll say as it definitely is later now, I'll say it's approaching midnight. Who is the first to take their leave?
Oh, I am.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
I fucking am. I look at you guys. Well, I have somewhere to be. If you'll excuse me. And you can see the bartender waiting on the background as she takes. How tall is the bartender? Make
She's
it
an
a
average
random
height.
thing.
She's 5'6". She's average height for a human.
It's so fucking funny. She grabs her hand and they're like flirting with each other on the way. And they leave upstairs for sure.
All right. Get you over here. Okay,
Thank
you go
you.
upstairs. You have your you have a very good night, and how late of a morning you have is up to you. How are Jesus Christ, Josh? Fucking what about the rest of you?
Zora, I feel like stands up next, and she like sort of picks up her like fucking helmet mask thing, like puts it on. And she's like, "All right, well, I would imagine you're all going to get rooms here. I'm going to have probably one of my last nights under the stars in a bit. I will see you all back here in the morning. Yes."
Of course. I would imagine it's going to be bright and early. Bushy tail.
Mhm. And she stands up and she sort of like picks up this like heavy like maul she left in the corner and just like hefts it over her shoulder and just like, all right, well, have a good night, everyone.
You
The
didn't
actual
even,
door.
did she not even drink the cup of wine?
Oh yeah, she would have drank it, but I
No.
kind of forgot about that scene.
No. I'm drinking it then.
Nah, she drank it.
Bro.
You got jacked.
Yeah, and she'll like get up and sort of like, this is not the. Where the fuck is the door?
But we're supposed to have a whole scene about the wine.
Okay,
I'ma
then
say
we'll have
you
the
did it.
scene about the wine before we do. You're not gonna
Yeah.
say I didn't drink it. No.
Yes, you
No.
forgot about it.
Yeah, because there was other things going on. Anyway, I feel like when she drinks the wine, right? There's like a slight, like, you know how you make a face when you drink like alcohol that like kind of burns? She kind of makes that face, but it's not because it burns, it's because like the taste is like, she's like, that that's interesting. They make this from grapes?
Yes. There's
But
a
it's not,
process to it.
well, it's not sweet like I would expect.
Oh, it's plenty sweet.
Mm. Well,
There's little sugar added to it.
but I've never had this before. It's not bad. It's certainly different from ale, I would say. So you would say you have a preference for sweeter things, then?
He would just shrug. Yes. I don't really have a preference. I just prefer wine over ale.
Then she'll like take the rest of the cup and just like down the rest of it. Normally you're supposed to like, you would normally savor it.
He would
She
make
just
like a
chugs it.
cringed face. Yeah, he's just like
Huh? What's wrong?
he's just like nothing. You're usually supposed to drink that slower, enjoy the taste, but if it's your first time, he just kind of
Oh,
like
meat.
Is it different from ale? I thought since everyone was drinking those fast.
don't worry about
Well, maybe. Well, next time I have one, I'll be sure to drink it slow and savor it.
it. He shrugs and just nods at you. Have a good night.
Have a good night. If you need to find me at any point for any random reason, and I haven't already shown up to town, and she'll like she'll like sort of look up at the sky, and she'll be like,
You're inside.
"I'll be." Yeah, but we're walking to the door, I'd imagine, right? Or like she's like at
No.
the door.
You wanted to retcon and do a scene before you left.
You're at the
Fine.
window.
She goes, I should be, and she pulls out like a map, and like right here, and she just points at a random spot in the forest, right there.
I think he's just like, okay.
Anyway, have a good night.
Night.
Sweet dreams.
The night gets
And
a little later,
she's-
with just the three
Yeah.
of you left at the table. Who's the next to leave, and what time do you do? Where do you go?
I suppose I should turn in for my beauty rest. As much as I would love to stay up and compete with your unnatural endurance for staying awake, I do not wish to test it.
Sounds good. Rest up.
And maybe you'll be able to teach her about wine at another time.
Oh, I don't know if I want to.
Tough cookie, that.
Too much trouble.
Yes, she may grow. Love is strange.
Did you see how she just chugged it at the end?
A lack of sophistication, different things.
Maybe another time I could have to drink it slowly and think about all the colors in it. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, the berry is white, the peroblinos, they have nice and deep red hues. We'll continue to list different wines as he will put his loot over his shoulder and start walking away. Sweet dreams, dream of defined gas.
Yeah, he would just kind of give a small wave.
Head
And
forward.
That leaves just two.
Yes, the two of us. I'll look up at the cat leaving and just look at the other elf and just stand up.
yeah, I'll turn in a bit. You have a good night.
She sort of just walks off awkwardly.
My character would open up a journal and just begin to write, kind of like a journal.
Yep.
And
How late
then
would you
after,
stay?
just a couple more minutes. He wanted the privacy to write.
Alrighty. Your night will come to an end with plans to meet in the morning. At this point, I'll say we step back out of. Oh, you're feeding Sucky.
Lucky!
Okay. Quick 5-minute break.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. I gotta go pee.
Same. I return. Silence. I relight my joint. Hi, sweetheart. How's it
Hi.
going so far for you? Enjoying yourself?
I made myself a butter sandwich. Anyhow,
Very nice.
I surprisingly enough, I went to bed first, even if accompanied. But I did definitely get up earlier than anyone else because I have deeply ingrained in me getting up early to farm. Indeed. Most importantly, it is really funny. I should start with, you know how the saying goes with the early bird gets the worm, or something like that.
Mhm.
That's her. Gotta get the money.
Early bird vibes.
For real. I guess everyone got up to go to the bathroom. That would be
Yeah,
really
seems
funny
like
if that's the case.
That's why I asked if you've been having fun so far.
Oh yeah, I have for sure. I'm
Very
definitely a little bit tipsy. I got up and I was like swaying a little, but
Have some water. Take a little bit of a break.
I'm
It
almost
tastes like
done with the
juice. It
bottle.
is not. Oh
I'm
God.
al-
Yeah. Go slow. Let's not aim to finish it.
Oh, I am aiming to finish it. But I have water with me and I'm eating this bread. This is me being responsible. I did though cast a veil on me that I would not be able to get rid of, which is the Brianna is supposed to be high energy, and if she's not, then then there's something wrong. So now I have to up it for that.
You gotta keep up that energy.
You gotta give it up.
I still can't get over that.
What?
There's so much beauty in it. Like that bartender. What a piece of me.
I honestly meant to say what a piece of woman. But that did not come
No,
out.
it feels
What a
pretty,
piece of me!
it feels pretty on brand. It feels good.
God, it's funny how one word can change the whole thing. That
Yeah.
word was meet a woman.
Oh,
my God.
okay. Did you say earlier, whenever you were introducing your character, that your character's bisexual or heterosexual? Or
I didn't say
homosexual?
anything about it. I didn't say
Oh,
anything about it.
Oh, I thought you said that she's heterosexual. And I was like, oh, okay. I was just wondering.
I wonder what I said that sounded like that. I definitely didn't say anything about her sexuality, no.
Her sexuality? I probably just.
Just hearing what you want to hear.
Framing
Yeah.
of the world.
I
You
want
want
to
me to be
romance
hetero?
all of you.
That's homophobic.
She's homophobic? Oh.
No, I said you wanted me to be hetero? That's homophobic.
Is everybody back?
Sound off. One.
Yeah.
I am now.
Okay.
There we are.
Alex is
I
here,
got it.
Josh is here, Han is here, Jake's here, Val is still here.
I got a big ass bottle of water.
You got a big ass? There.
Alright. No getting up. No more. Alright.
Hey, it's not my fault.
We will I will ask, how's everybody feeling? First scene vibes, good feelings.
Feeling good?
It's
Alright.
good. I feel a little awkward because I am trying to be very different.
Different
So
than
if
the
I
character
sound,
that you've been before.
yeah,
Yeah.
so if I sound like I'm not very confident, just pretend I am, okay?
Yeah.
I am.
Well.
I'm just babby. I'm not that confident.
you start like stumbling over your words and stuttering. We're like, wow, I can't believe you said that with such conviction.
Yes.
God damn.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can't believe you turned my legs to jelly with one sentence. I'll follow you anyway.
You said,
Okay. Morning will find each of you in different places. 4 of you, it seems, are sleeping in the inn, in various rooms. 2 of you are outside, having sheltered in the elements. Branham, you said the elf.
Eve,
No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Names. Names.
Sora?
Zora and Camellia.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I'd probably do that
Leonin
too.
and the
Depending on the
Shepherd.
weather.
Okay.
If it's average weather, I'm not going to waste money on
Yeah.
in rooms.
That makes
So
sense.
you all get up at various times, as early as you would like or as late. But you know that you have a mid-morning meeting that you are all supposed to be there for. I want you all to take a look. You've got your full background starting gold plus the 10 gold from this job that you just did. Make sure that you have everything that you need. If there is anything that you are looking to sell or purchase, in terms of tents or rations, water skins, that kind of thing, making sure that you are equipped to travel out of the city or out of this town.
How much gold was to stay?
Everyone got 10 gold, so add 10 gold to whatever your background gold was. I think for you, you had 15 gold, so you should have 25.
No, I was no, I had 10 actually. But no, I'm saying
okay.
like for the night that we stayed in.
Oh, you paid negligible. I'm not making you guys pay for drinks or dinner mechanically
Okay.
for this scene. Like basically the last of your spare change goes to pay for drinks and your night today.
Okay.
I think I would probably get like a bedroll and just basic necessity.
Do double check that the equipment pack that you got does not already have that stuff.
I have the priest pack.
It might be
Oh.
I have an
Oh.
explorer's pack.
A little bit useless, that priest pack. Let's see. You've got a blanket. And yeah, so, all right. Oops, sorry. Whoops. Okay, so first and foremost, you said bedroll.
Yeah. If
All
they're
right,
gonna be
bedroll
traveling.
is 1 gold.
Okay.
Weighs 7 pounds. You can easily purchase that at any corner store.
Perfect. Can I just say I have it and just deduct 1 gold from it? From my
Yeah,
money?
add it to your backpack.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the same thing. Check your backpacks. Make sure you have a number of rations that you're happy with. I will be asking you to track food and things.
Okay.
But like I said, tent. And if you guys have questions about starting equipment or
Tents are
equipment
2
in
gold.
general, tents are 2
Can-
gold. Yes.
Can I
Yeah,
just swap then priest pack for explorers if it's not that useful?
No, you do have to take the one associated with the background that you chose because that's what the supplies that you would have been given for free.
Oh, well, okay.
Could you
Unless you
buy an
chose
explorer's
between the two. Unless
I
the
would-
background says choose between those 2 packs.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's part of
It
your
doesn't-
class, actually.
Oh, it's part of your class. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Hold
part
on.
of my class. I could
Let me
choose
go to
either
Claire.
or.
Oh yeah, then absolutely swap that out.
Okay. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
just
think
delete priest pack and take the explorer pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It does say explorer priest. Sorry.
all good.
Tent for Zora, 2 gold. For that, a tent weighs
20 pounds.
20 pounds, and sleeps 2 people.
If you want to share.
Really?
Mhm.
That's so weird. Why is
It sleeps
why
2
is there
medium
a
creatures.
distinction between a tent and a 2-person tent?
Who knows,
There
but they
is-
cost exactly the same amount and weigh the same amount.
Yeah,
That's so
one
fucking weird.
one is just from a different source book. Both of them
Okay.
specified their own tent for no reason.
Yeah, I see.
The
what you
only tent that really exists is the 2-person tent. Okay, that's 1 tent for the party.
I bought one as well.
You want one as well? Okay.
Third.
Because I would have already had.
3 tents.
As well as the rope of hempen type and medicals.
Briannem, Evil, can I interest either of you in tents?
Yeah, tents.
On a tent.
Yeah.
Man,
Good
I
for a
already
though.
have. I already have a bedroll. I think I'm fine.
Okay. 4 tents, nary a 1 more.
I have a question actually. How far are we gonna be traveling? Do I need more than just 10 days of rations?
It's 2
It is
days
2
of
days.
travel.
Yeah, it's 2 days.
Oh, okay. Then I'm
Well,
fine.
so the letter said 2 days from now yesterday, so you're supposed to arrive tomorrow.
Today.
Oh,
Basically, if you you'll only have 1 night on the road. 2 days
then
travel.
then I wouldn't get a tent.
Okay.
No tent. I am back to my 25. Okay.
All right. Anything else that I can interest you guys in?
I would definitely like a recommendation from you if you feel like Brianna would need anything.
I don't know. Here, I will link you. This is the D&D Beyond equipment list. You can search tools or weapons or health potions or acid, oil. There's all kinds of things. Grappling hooks, fishing tools. I can't tell you what you would want. People usually stock up on rope. The 10-foot pole exists for a reason. Things like that. But it's hard to say that you're missing any one thing because you're just a level 1 character.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, based on just tools, nothing really seems to me like I am missing. So I think I'm gonna leave it as it is for now.
Alrighty,
At the
righty,
bare
righty, brew.
bones.
Anything else from anyone? Anyone at all?
I'm good. I just wanted the tent.
Feeling pretty good.
Elephant.
A whole ass elephant.
Okay. Do you have the money for an elephant and for feed for the elephant?
Almost.
All right. So everyone visits a store of their choice, makes their way in, purchases mostly tents for everyone, is what it sounds like. And one by one arrives at the meeting point. Briannem, as the person who this is being set up with, you're probably there first
Yeah.
to meet with Gauntlet Hyand. There's a gruff dragonborn man with scruffy, almost scratched-looking black scales, wearing the uniform, looking very tired and very cross as you approach, with one of your party members close behind. Who is the other, like, most punctual person? Who's the next most punctual person than the person whose job it is to be here?
Zora is definitely up early in the morning. Super early in the morning.
Yeah, but like to arrive at the job after you've got your shopping and your
has...
breakfast done. Who's the most punctual?
I think Zora. Yeah.
Okay.
She knows that we have something to do, and they're very prompt. Yeah.
Okay. Branham, you walk up to your fellow Flaming Fist member, giving him a nod, and you see Zora turn the corner and enter the square. She starts walking towards you. She's like 50 feet away from you. And she says, "Where's everybody supposed to bring? The fuck?"
Look, you told me. I was told to find people. You gotta wait. We'll make it there. We'll make it there. And she's just like shoving him off, basically, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I'm fucking whatever. Not my goddamn job. Here, and he'll thrust a it looks like a recently unrolled scroll at you. You can see like 3 or 4 pieces of parchment together. Sign this.
What's this? I'm not gonna sign something I don't know.
It says that I handed over the cargo to you, and he gestures to the packed cart next to him.
Okay, what does it say then?
It says like writ of transfer, Gauntlet Hyond entrusts possession of the shipment to blank for the duration of its travel from town name to Baldur's Gate.
Oh, so we're there. Okay.
You've signed this kind of stuff before. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, oh, fine. He's just like signs it and gives it to him. Whatever. She doesn't check it or anything.
Fucking hell. He'll take the paper, stuff him into his tunic, and even before Zora is there, he turns and starts making his way out. His job seemingly done. Zora, you reach Branham, seeing a figure in a recognizable Flaming Fist uniform turn and walk away just moments before you got there.
Yeah, just... Did she see his, like, face? Does he look, like, really crabby?
He looks like he maybe has been up all night.
And she walks up to Branham, and she, like, puts a hand on her shoulder. Good morning. How was your friend there? He doesn't look so happy.
Look, something that you get used to is that no one in the Flaming Fist is happy. No one. He's part of the Flaming Fist, and he gave us the card. And she starts. She should have done this earlier before she signed, but she starts checking the card to see if everything's.
Yeah, you see that there are 4 big boxes and 5 sacks. 4 of the sacks are medium sized, and 1 is definitely large. Show you what your wagon looks like on this map.
If no one's happy, that must mean he's not making that much money, right?
Really, do I know how much money? How much money are we making for this? Do we know? Well,
you're not making any money for this. You're being told to go to Baldur's Gate so that they can give you a job.
Yeah.
We're just getting entrance with this, which is all we want, right? So that way, it's a door of opportunities. And where's everyone? Where's everyone? It's just looking around.
As you look around, another person arrives. Who would be the next 2 most punctual? Okay, you see Camellia and Shadow walk in. They're holding tents that appear to have the same logo on them, as if they may have bought them at the same place and bumped into each other at the store. Camellia, distinctly grumpy.
Very grumpy.
Yeah, I'm talking to Shadow like, yeah, I was kind of by a fluke, but you know.
Why are they so expensive?
Well, because in particular, if you're looking for a good flute, you want to make sure it's either pure silver or properly made.
No, I just want a wooden one.
I'm sure we can work on one. I could make a recommendation or two.
Maybe I do need gold after all.
It would be helpful. I mean, it may not be a flute precisely, but I do have a pen flute if you want to try.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Oh.
She like smiles.
We'll reach into his bag and happily hand over the pen flute that he has had.
Saving up some coin from all of the skins I've been selling. Usually need a few gold to, bribe the guards to let me in. But from the looks of it, we're getting a free ride.
Looks like it. And it'd be nice to have other people to play music with. Good morning.
That's good morning. I see you're all
Hello.
here not too late, which is good.
Was making sure to get tents as we are not sure what the next job would entail.
Yes, I managed to snag one as well.
Hello. Just like make yourself comfortable. I hope we will be leaving as soon as the last person comes. That's just checking the carriage still, making sure everything is fine.
Yeah, you guys should be on the battle map. Maybe we'll see.
Camilla parts belong on the pamphlet.
Lily's standing over there, just.
Yeah, look, tell that there's like a tune that she like recognizes, but she's like not good at playing it.
Hot cross buns.
Oh
Hot
god.
cross buns.
You want me to pull up my my flute?
Boop, boop,
No,
boop.
no, we're fine, Val. Thank you. No, Val, thank you. Thank you. We're fine.
I want you to know that I made her get that for one gag.
Yeah,
I
$7.
Oh,
Go
Wow.
blow
no,
Lily's
seven.
flute.
I could try to help you find the tune you're looking for.
You owe me $7. I think my character would end up arriving the latest, and he yawned. He's like, "Sorry."
Good morning. I did not think you would be so tired.
No, just bored.
This is
Just a little. I think he would look at what we're Oh, actually, he would go up to Briannum, ugh, and Briannum, and ask her, "So, do you know what we're transporting specifically?" And he would be nosy enough to kind of like want to look at what they're taking.
Yes, we're transporting. Why are we transporting berries for anything?
You weren't told. You didn't read the writ of transfer. You said specifically that you didn't read it.
Yeah, I specifically said we're just saying something. There's just probably rations or whatever, and she just brushed it off. And she did make sure everything was fine, but she definitely did not read what the fuck was in there. And that guy was kind of shady. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of left very quickly. So, yeah.
So to describe, you have these 4 large 5x5 crates that are nailed shut, and there are the 5 sacks, the 4 medium-sized ones and the large one. All of them have had the top tied tightly with a knot, and the knot and rope have been dipped in wax, not unlike a wax seal.
I want to feel them up. What's in them?
Give me a investigation check to feel up the largest sack.
Let's go.
Uncheck guidance from your sheet.
Oh.
Unless you
Do
are
I have that on?
casting it on yourself every time.
Oh
It's
my-
you have a global skill modifier turned on right now.
I would-
With a 17,
Mhm.
it's hard and inflexible. You would guess perhaps that there's some armor in here, perhaps leather or studded leather, maybe even something fully metal.
Okay. And then these smaller ones. Do I roll again?
Yeah, give me a group check for the smaller ones.
Group check. I just roll again.
Yeah, give me one more for the smaller ones.
Okay. Wow.
These ones it's harder to tell. They're all different and all lumpy. In weird and indescribable ways.
I want to shake the boxes.
How strong are you?
It'll be a flat roll. I'm 0 mod on strength.
Okay. You go over and you put your hand, the box is heavy. Brandon, you see Evil fucking around with the cargo. What were you gonna say?
I stopped. That was gonna say, like, I see that you guys are, like, checking, and I was like, fine, I'll check it myself. Can I check it myself?
You want to open the crate?
Not open it, but I also kind of, like, see if we together collectively can have a better idea of what is in there.
The two of you. All right, I'll let Elgin roll
Yes.
investigation at advantage to shake this box with your help.
Guidance!
Camellia
You roll
is
it.
sitting on the. All right, advantage investigation, Brianna.
Yeah, I give you
Okay.
guidance.
Again.
You're stronger than me, so he tells you to do it. Yes!
Unfortunately, Alex R hasn't entered
shit.
this
No! At the bottom
That
it says
bullshit.
it says that. It says
We're
her
on
name.
them.
Unfortunately,
There's
Not
no
this is a
way.
rule that we'll be
There's
using
no
for the
way.
game, and I am going to hard lessons here in session 0.
Oh,
Big mean
Okay, that's
DM.
not bad.
You shake it around. Metal clanking can be heard inside. You surmise other armor pieces or perhaps maybe weapons.
Okay, we're trafficking weapons. Got it. Maybe not so much trafficking, but
Trafficking.
Transporting.
Travis. I love it. Alright. Not interested.
Okay, are you guys like, it feels like it is weapons and other stuff. Are you guys okay with this? Like, this is your time. If you don't want to come, you don't want to come. We have to leave now in order to make it in time.
I mean, this is why we are hired, it's not, or going to be hired.
Right, agreed. I figured that's why. I figured that's what we would be transporting if we're working for a mercenary group.
Yeah, I don't
Just
think
so you
any-
know, we're
there's greater
not getting
weapons.
paid.
Get me in the city and I'll be happy.
Right.
Okay, good. I guess that unless anyone else needs anything, like, we should be ready to go.
I'm ready.
Don't suppose
Okay.
you are giving horses.
I assume there are horses. No pushing the thing.
You look around. Don't see any horses.
No, God damn it.
Why?
I hear horses. Listen,
I hear them.
You're in a populated square near the edge of town.
Where's the guy?
The high road is there. He's gone.
We gotta find him and beat the fuck out of him.
I as the player definitely did not think about that. I don't know what I was like, okay, just like I guess frantically looking for horses.
is Brianna like holding the contract in her hand still?
No. He
No.
he gave it to her to sign. She did not read it, and he took it and left.
Yeah.
They'd probably
That's
say,
paperwork he
"You're
has to
here
go
for
turn in.
horses."
I
Which
want to look for
honestly-
this guy.
Which honestly, it was a bad of the player, not the character, but it is what it is.
Why don't we make it something about the character? Give me a history check at advantage, Brandon. For experiences with advantage. For experiences with the Flaming Fist. They're not exactly the most
Reliable.
financially generous group. While they pay well for work, they're not going to give you like a stipend of money to spend to better yourself. You're supposed to buy your own, gear, and if you have horses, that's great. If not, you'll figure it out. But they're not really going to pay for horses. You probably have been a part of a job like this where you had to push a cart because you didn't have anybody high ranking enough that owned a horse.
Ooh. I have an idea. Since we have no horses, what if we just open the boxes and put on the armor?
Oh my god, that looks like a.
And then we walk there.
What the fuck?
I mean, if it's a lot, then no.
That's you wearing like
it is a few
700
boxes.
t-shirts.
Never mind. If it's that much, no.
Is there like any stables or like like anything that we could rent horses?
You could go inquire as to the prices of horses. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
absolutely.
I rent your fucking mule?
How far is Baldur's Gate from here?
We're
Uh,
gay.
We are very away.
Like, literally like 30 miles.
Oh fuck.
Damn.
So you could very easily walk there in 2 days.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Camellia
really?
goes
Oh,
and
hey.
gives a little bit of a try. Elgen sets his back into it as he
Alright.
grabs on the side and pulls. You guys see your compatriots starting to take up positions. That's a
Alright.
save. I need you to.
Pulling.
Why don't we all? I'll have all of you get to a spot where you would like to be, pushing or pulling, and then we'll all make an athletics check. Everyone who would like to
Athletics, okay.
help push.
I'm gonna
this
go
thing.
in the front and pull it if it has like the place where you hitch up the horses.
No, you don't have
There's
to ride on the top.
There's the seat where they would hitch up the horses under, but it's just the hook under there. There isn't
Oh, it's
like
just a hook. Okay, I thought it
there's
was like
no
one of those
boarding
things
or
where-
anything
Use
like
the
just here
rope.
with no horses.
Use the rope.
I would say put probably
tire
3
would
people at
be
the back is not too much. With you, Brienne, M, and Camellia at the back, that is not
Alright, yeah.
not be a bad
Go
thing.
to the
And then
back.
somebody more. I don't want to tell Evelyn to go at the front, but to steer perhaps. As Shadow does not help.
Not at all.
Oh
All
my
right, can I
God.
get athletics checks from the 4 of you?
Ah,
I will introduce you all to a concept that I use, which is you have your guidance turned back on, Evelyn.
Oh my god. What the? I toggled it off.
Different one, probably.
Would it be athletics for him if he's just steering? I don't even know.
Yeah, because he's still helping pull. You can at any time in any of my sessions, one time in every session, declare that you're using your once per session and re-roll the dice. It has to be a d20 roll, but if you're rolling with advantage, you re-roll with advantage. If you're rolling with disadvantage, you re-roll with disadvantage. You get to retroactively, after seeing the roll, call out for a once per session if you would really like for your characters to try and
I
succeed
mean-
on that thing.
Hell no.
I mean, we how we got. I would definitely like to call for one, and I should be doing it in advantage, right?
No, you are not doing
No.
it at advantage because you're not currently raging.
Wait,
Just
I
roll
gave her
athletics again.
guidance.
You did
Earlier.
not. And it only lasts for like. I meant for this check. You did not, and it only lasts for one check, and it only.
God damn it!
Oh.
Okay.
Gotcha. Alright. It probably takes us 3 hours to get to the
Uh,
horses.
You guys have quite a bit of trouble getting it moving. So that's a total. So 26, 33, 41. Okay. So by 1, you beat the DC that I had. So you all put your everything into it, and there's a creaking and a grinding, and you are all very weak. And then there's a lurch, and it moves forward. Canonically, Shadow, I'm gonna say that you were seeing that they couldn't get it moving, and you hopped off. And as soon as you did, it
Before I
started
even
moving.
touch it, I would. Yeah, I wouldn't even touch it, especially seeing how slow it's gonna go. I'm gonna look around to see if there's someone selling mules or something.
You see it start moving. Once it starts moving, it starts picking up pace.
This asshole.
You don't see anyone in the square as it starts to roll forward selling mules. Would you like to make some sort of check?
Yeah. Yes, I would like to do a delicious, perception, or if I see other people who've gotten mules or a mule somewhere, persuasion to try and get them to tell me where they got it.
Okay, give me a perception check. With a 16, you see two people leading a mule on their way out of the square. As your party slowly build the wagon up to a walking pace. Due to their efforts, I'm going to say they don't notice that you're walking away.
That's fair.
They all are head down working. So you guys start heading out of town at a walking pace.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh my god.
Where did you get the mule? Or do you have one for sale?
Buy this one. What's your offer?
8 gold? Sound good to you?
I don't know. I could do less than 20. You know, it's important to have a draft animal.
This is very true, but I could put good word in for you. Stay indifferent on that. Let's see. Because you will be definitely indebted to... I would be indebted to you, Shadow of a Star. I definitely guarantee the benefit of my word of getting you through the gate, going to Baldur's Gate if you need a situation, but also a favor from the Flaming Fists.
You're a flaming fist?
Yes, sir. Recently hired by good friend.
He looks at your kind of heavy bag. Maybe you got something in there that could split the difference. You know, as a mercenary.
This is fair. I do have a tent if you need one of those. Nice.
Gotta live here.
Nice disguise kit. There's plenty of makeup if you're trying to impress a lady. Maybe.
You think I want to wear makeup?
No, that's why I said impress a lady. Give it to
Wait,
her.
how did you know? Wait, did I give myself away?
Listen, I recognize someone deeply in love, and I know when they need a little extra oomph to help to get that heart to pump for them.
Give me a persuasion check. $10 gold, you give me that pallet.
Easily done.
Okay. Disguise kit comes with like 3 disguises or whatever.
3 disguises, full makeup kit, and all that. Yep.
Yeah, you give him effectively 1 of your disguises.
Yeah.
And 10 gold, and he will give you the mule.
Excellent. Trust me, you will love it. Do not be bashful. Be very bold. Confidence is the greatest lady killer.
Lady kid.
Donkey. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
To achieve donkey.
Achieve donkey / mule. Powerful. Excellent.
It's a mule. Mule's a medium beast.
But also very strong.
Okay. For now, the mule is controlled by everyone. All right, so you guys are walking out. Shadow, you have to hurry a little bit to catch up with them. And it takes a few minutes. As you guys all hear a clipping and a clopping coming from behind you. I'll say Camellia, as you definitely can feel that you're not really pushing a lot of the weight. Can turn around and see Shadow approaching with the mule. You should be able to drag the token.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, there we go. Friends. Here, we can hook this one up front. Eve, you can keep guiding our wonderful little friend, Pistachio.
Okay.
Where did you get that mule from?
Market.
And she says as she's like her feet are like dug into the like dirt, and she just like her back muscles are like fully like pushing this car.
At least the burden.
All right, hitch it up in the front. I'll keep pushing if that's going to assist it. If the rest of you, well, at least the one of you has to stay back here and help.
I look at Bree and I look at Zora, and then I just start climbing up the back of the wagon.
All right, well, I guess you've chosen for yourself.
Is one mule gonna be able to carry all these back?
So the mule has a 14 strength, but it also is a beast of burden, which means it's considered a large animal for pulling. So it could pull this probably at half of its normal walk speed. So at 20 feet per 6 seconds. Which would be slow. You would probably only cover about 15 miles in a day, given the full day. But
shit.
you know, that would just mean it would take basically 2 full days. But with your and Zora's help, you should be able to keep it at a normal travel pace.
Okay.
Shadow can help. And little Pistachio.
Yep, much appreciated, friend. It's just pushing the car.
Yup. Y'all push cart. You
Push cart.
quickly make your way out of the city and onto the road.
I will try to match that tune. Hell yeah.
Exact match.
The motivational music. It's going.
It's very, very peaceful. Like, fucking, I'll put it in chat.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would love to know about your day of travel. With Shadow and Evil to lead Pistachio. You guys should all have a token for now.
Was the mule always named Pistachio, or did you just now name it?
Josh told me its name was Pistachio.
Yeah.
No. Like before, like when the other people owned it, was it also named Pistachio, or did you just change the name?
I did not say the word pistachio.
Right.
Wasn't named before until Shadow bought it.
A mule.
Mule. God, that's fucking funny.
Well, Grandam is there very much like in there, trying her best. Kind of wondering why today. That probably, she's starting to wonder if the fucking bartender gave her something that she's feeling so weak today. She's definitely not blaming it on herself or anything like that. Had to be outside source.
He was working it out last night.
For real.
Fucking jelly legs.
And again, will any of you like help out here? We could make it earlier. We could make it a little bit earlier if we all put our backs to it.
Camellia looks down at you, rolls up her sleeve, and flexes, and nothing happens.
Well,
It sags downwards cartoonishly.
Everyone just pretends to not hear it.
The one person that had, well, actually no, never mind. Camellia was a 6. Zora's the only one that is actually putting it.
Zora's carrying this. You see, she's like putting her A game into this fucking bush. She's like,
Camellia stands up and just looks around, like, does like a lookout emote. I'll keep watch.
what are you watching for? We're on the main road.
Criminals.
Do a little dance.
You want me to dance? And what if I fall off?
Shadow,
You
why
turn
don't you
it-
try, Shadow? Please. This is how much begging Shadow.
He's like, I'll just catch you.
Well, since you
Do a
said
little
please,
dance.
I guess I could try.
Shadow, who already got pistachio, will also go back and help.
Rilla,
Look
what
at
kind of
that.
dance?
Little shimmy dance.
Sweat.
She's twerking! Wow!
She's doing the TikTok dance.
I don't know what that is. I have no
Which
idea
one's
what that is.
Rolling my
She's
sleeves
just standing on top of the boxes and like swaying around. Not
How
much
much-
of a dance.
With a 20, how much quicker? Wait, no, that's the move.
Yeah.
That's
Shadow
not-
hasn't rolled yet.
That's not athletics.
Shadow hasn't rolled yet.
No.
Shadow, please roll as you put your back into it. Or deception to look like you're trying really
I'll
hard.
use my once per. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah!
Yeah.
Just
seven.
The first hurdle is the party. A heavy ass cart and an old
Zora,
ass
Zora
mule.
like grabs Shadow's shoulder and like basically moves him over to the edge, and she takes a spot in the middle. She's like, I think it'd be better if I was pushing from the middle, considering well, you're both trying your best. And then she comes in and just like, boom! This bitch is pushing this cart. She's really doing the damn thing.
It's the height that really lets you get in there. And them and Shadow are having leverage issues. They're like pushing up more than they're pushing forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who shot? Who
God.
shot?
What a burden to have.
That's why we got pistachio.
God, no. God bless.
We have three people that are almost exactly the same height, an average height person, and the shortest half-orc in existence.
It's adorable.
Hey, these muscles are for show.
These feathers for sure. These muscles do not.
Okay. With your manual assistance of Pistachio, you guys are able to travel at a normal pace, if you would like, for today.
Yeah.
That's what we were at before. What do
Okay.
you mean?
Yes, but now you're not all dying pushing
Yes.
it.
Okay, that's good.
We are relieved.
You're not making saves against exhaustion or shit like that.
That would be insane.
Because of your later departure, your 8-hour day starts at around or just before noon. Meaning that it is getting dark as you are finishing your last hour of trekking down the road. The other passerbys have grown less and less frequent as people make stop-offs to camp. Some heading farther into the woods, some staying right on the edge of the road. And as you guys are making your way forward, you see something in the darkness. Shadow and Evelyn seeing it first with their dark vision.
Oh.
You
Well,
can
I
make
also have
out
dark vision.
Yes,
gonna
but
make
you are
out?
at the back. You are at the back
And
of
I am
the
small.
thing, and you are small. You can make out a dark, blocky shape on the road and several forms lying on the ground. Yeah, I think Shadow, as soon as you see this, you would give Facetio a pet and slow the wagon to a stop here.
I think everyone should be cautious. There's something wrong ahead.
I point my bow and just stand up alert.
Evel will squint. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, and just peek around the side of the cart after like being done pushing. Just like
I definitely do move forward, besides Sharon and Eve, and try to make out what's going on as well.
Okay. The dynamic lighting accurately reflects what you guys are able to see.
That looks like a dead body.
Certainly
It does.
looks like it, unless he's napping.
Definitely not that.
I think Evel will look around to see if he can see or sense anything.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
You can take a moment and cast guidance on yourself.
I take a moment. Bam! Okay, I'm done.
It's hard to hear anything over the murmuring, concerned conversation of your companions, and it's hard to see anything other than what you can already see on the map. It does appear to be a dead body.
Okay.
Can I take out my weapon and start slowly approaching?
Feel free. You unsheath your large great sword, dropping the sheath back in the cart. Feel free to move on this map as you would like.
yeah, I'll walk up with her. Zora would probably not let her go alone.
I would take a quiet approach. Not to put
Amelia's
pets just in
eyeing
case.
Tree line over there.
Yeah, there is a tree line. This is not a lake, it's just a narrow stream.
Okay.
Brandon, as you and Zora approach, both of you can see what appears to be a half overturned cart. There are several scattered bodies and a broken crate, as well as one that appears to have cracked but not broken all the way out. As you approach, what are your passive perceptions, Zora and Brianna?
10.
10? Okay. Brandon, underneath your skills list, it says passive perception. What's the number there?
I guess for mine it's I think 1.
No, not your perception skill. It says passive perception. Underneath the skills list, there's a bar. It says passive wisdom parentheses perception.
I am indeed confused. I forgot about it.
Okay, you can see where... It's what?
Keep saying.
Okay, you see where you see your perception skill, the one that has the blue check mark next to it that you rolled
Yeah.
earlier?
Yeah.
Look down. Alright, so underneath the box that is in, there is a box directly below it. There's passive wisdom perception. What's the number there?
Oh, so it's the wisdom list. 8.
No, baby.
Oh my god.
Underneath the skills list.
Yes. Passive
The
perception.
thing-
11. Jesus Christ. I am very
Thank
sorry.
Okay.
It's all good.
Both of you, you're learning. This is the time that you learn. That's
I
why
do not remember
yeah.
passive perception being there. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway.
Each of you count. The two of you count 3 bodies, 2 swords, and can make out a low, moaning sound.
Hello, morning.
A groan or moan. Yeah.
Uh,
It appears to be coming from underneath the cart.
That somebody might be under there. We should check.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Brush
but-
over and like.
As you make your way around towards the opposite side of the cart, you can see a disfigured, fleshy pink hand crushed and trapped under the end of the wagon here. 3 of the fingers moving feebly. The skin looks warped, as if with heavy burn scarring.
Hmm.
Huh.
Shit.
What are their uniform? Is that the Flaming Space uniform?
You look around, you see that these 3 people, while wearing tabards, do not appear to be mercenaries. You can make out that the 2 in white are wearing tabards to helm. Perhaps members of the Lord's Alliance or the Order of the Gauntlet. The 3rd person doesn't have anything recognizable on them other than their armor.
No.
To signify that they were soldiers or men-at-arms. As you look at them, give me a survival check, the 2 of you, Zora and Brienne.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
Never mind.
Never mind. Okay.
Zora will like. Is it like completely like? Is the cart like completely flat on the ground, or are there parts
No,
where
it's
you
at
can see under it?
it's at this like angle,
Like
but
an
the
angle?
part that is down appears like partially impacted down
That's
or
like right here.
cracked.
Right.
Yeah, as if this person is partially buried under the wreckage, or whatever this is
Sure.
under the wreckage. Guess you don't
Can
know.
I
It might just be a hand.
go? I want to go behind and sort of like look under the cart and see what I can see under there.
You can't really see anything without lifting it. This is the largest side of the cart where it's laying. That's most unobstructed. But the body of it and the side are laying almost flat on the ground.
Okay, so yeah, I guess lifting it from this side is the best.
Or both sides to try and throw the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lifting from
I'll
this
lift
side
from
would
them.
be the best to relieve pressure on this thing's hand. This person. I keep saying person. I'm
Okay.
assuming you all think it's a person.
I definitely don't think that is a person. Can I then try at least lifting, and someone else can help?
You want to
Lift
call
from
out to
this side.
Zora and say that?
Yeah.
Why don't you guys have that conversation?
Sarah, do we want to lift this up, or should we just like it's in the
Well-
way anyway? We have to move it.
Right, and there's a person under it, which it might be the case. We might as well. And I'll lift from this side, you from that side. We can sort of toss it over into the grass, maybe. Or well, not toss it, but you know.
No, yeah, you it does look like you should be able to. Like it's mostly empty and broken. You should be able to
Right.
lift
It's
the
just like
wreckage and
a
throw
like
it.
Okay.
a frame, essentially.
Yeah, but like a person trapped under it couldn't.
Yeah, they
Okay,
couldn't
okay.
lift it alone. Yeah.
While they're
Alright,
doing this, can I look for cause of death?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I get Shadow and Camellia to give me survival rolls? As I'll get Zora and Brienne to once again both roll athletics for me. Okay.
Damn it!
Fucking.
Jesus Christ!
So
not that
sorry.
good, but-
Yeah.
You guys give a heave and it lifts a little bit, but it tips in the corner and slams back down as it slides out of your hands. Brandon, you get a splinter. Zora, you're able to pull your hands out in time. You need
Yeah.
a 3rd person just because of the way it's shaped to try and lift this.
She
Zora's
crushed
too
it
tired to
fucking
pick it up right now.
Really quick, let me resolve the survival checks. Camellia, cause of death. Blunt trauma. Repeated blunt trauma. This guy appears to have suffocated on his own blood because all of his ribs and sternum are broken. Or the massive internal bleeding. This guy also looks like he may have been crushed, like squished in the middle, like stepped on by an elephant.
Jeez.
On this map, there's like swords and stuff everywhere. Is that accurate? Like,
There are 2 swords laying on the ground that you can see, yeah.
they still look like they have their stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shadow, with a natural 20. This guy here had his head and arms twisted around so that they're pointing backwards, and both of his legs are broken.
Oh dear.
You also can tell with a natural 20 that they have been dead for at least a few hours. The blood in the pools has not started to coagulate, but all of the bodies, or the body that you're examining, is stiff with rigor mortis. And is already beginning to putrefy, the eyes and mouth swelling.
I think Evil would. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, well, it's been definitely a while, but something very strong attacked them.
Yeah, I don't think this was a robbery. Something big did this.
As you guys do that, Zora, that's as you have this discussion, that's when Zora and Brianna try and lift and fail, and you hear another from underneath.
Crushing this guy.
Evelyn, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I don't know if they know, but I was going to suggest that they would check if anything was stolen, or if it was just like, you know, like a murder. Like they just.
You just call that over from over by the mule in
Yeah.
the cart?
He's essentially telling them to check if they were robbed or not.
Okay.
I don't think you should be alone over there.
What are you talking about? I have Pistachio. And he would pat Pistachio.
Very happy donkey.
I'm gonna run around real quick next to Zora and try help lift.
Alright. With all 3 of you, you don't need to make a check. You can lift and throw this thing into the grass right over here. I will pick it up and move it. Unfortunately, the crate will move as well.
It's fair.
It's all one image. As you lift and throw it, you reveal a shallow crater with 4 bloodied humanoid-looking forms in them. Well, they look humanoid, at least for the moment, until they start to stand up. You see these 4 crushed, twisted-looking bodies rise to feet, lumpy appendages that resemble legs, hands that have no more than 4 fingers at the best, most of them only with 2 or 3. As these things and reach for you. As they step up, revealing a bloody symbol carved, partially obscured, and filled with blood on the ground underneath the crash site.
Satanas!
What is wrong with that?
You can see as they're standing up that they are not truly rising. They seem to be emerging from the blood. Everyone roll initiative.
Welcome to the Temple of Doom.
Bang. Boom.
Wazoo!
Boom.
And then he got
Good.
eaten.
The top of your character sheet. Yeah. Zing.
It's a topical ointment, demonic blood.
What?
Apply it to the corpse and make weird pudding men.
Bunch of pudding. I love pudding. Pudding. Reminds me I should message my friend Pudding.
I should message my friend Pudding. Best sentence ever.
Call me Puddin'.
Call me Pudding! I'm players mode.
Sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble with my ad block and YouTube right now.
That's right.
Damn you ads.
In before I get crit and drop dead right here on the spot. Slap! Oh!
Dying in session. 0.
That's Jester's
Your
job.
Paw.
I don't know how many times that's happened to our friend Jester. Like, session 1, he dies every time.
Okay. Evelyn is in, Camellia is in, Zora is in, Shadow's in, and Brienne is in. I did not set up my initiative macro.
No!
I'm gonna go get it really quick because it will annoy me. Sorry, DM should have been better prepared. I will commit seppuku for this offense.
Seppuku.
You got some sakoku? Or some sakoku to the D&D game?
Scuba. I have some scuba. Is it scuba? That's what it's called, right?
Skooma?
Uma?
Skooma.
How dare you bring skooma into this?
Shut up, you Khajiit!
No! My
Alright,
people are being oppressed.
Camellia, you can see these half-formed creatures, clearly not humans at all, but wearing some disfigured shape, almost as if trying to impersonate, rise out of the blood. Here is what it looks like coming out, about half-formed. What would you like to do, Camellia? You're up first.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back. Draw an arrow, and I'm gonna turn around and say, Elf! Something's going on here. We need to fight, probably. And I'm just gonna hold my action to shoot at them if they really attack us.
They are grasping for you with horrible little hands
Okay.
and gnashing teeth.
I'm gonna shoot the one closest to Shadow.
They got up and you guys didn't do anything, and then they went started trying to
I'll shoot the one closest to Shadow.
You're gonna try.
Oh!
And hit. Hell yes.
A 23 is definitely gonna hit for 10 piercing as you stick this thing, and thick black and yellow ichor immediately begins to spill out of this thing like a stuck pig as it cringes
mind.
and starts to fall over.
They're moving.
I might actually step back even further.
Hell yeah. Is that gonna be you?
Mm-hmm.
Zora! Your maul is
Yeah.
there. Then it is in
Yeah,
your
true.
hand.
She sort of like has it in both of her hands, and then you hear her sort of like her like head sort of shifts up to look up at the sky, and you hear her like you hear just like a roar come out, like just this, you know, from the diaphragm, like roar and rage.
Alright, you rage.
And then I whack.
Alright, you are gonna go
This one
whack
right.
this, the one directly in front of you.
I whack.
Alright,
Attempt at whacking. Go. I whack
24 is definitely gonna whack.
it. Whack.
You will as well bloody the one in front of you. You just slam into it, and there's a massive, wet, meaty smacking sound, and the tines of your maul pierce into it in several positions. You can see that one of its horrible arms is broken.
Yeah, and she just sort of stands there, like, ready to sort of, like, dodge things.
Okay. We'll go to this one, which is immediately going to try and slam into you with a nub that has only a single finger curled in to hit you. 15.
Ooh, meats.
Alright, you are punched for 1 bludgeoning damage, which you are resistant to, which is half to no damage.
He punches me. It hits the mask, but it sort of like glances off.
This one stuck with an arrow is going to it also took a step out towards the body here. This one is going to step out and lunge at Shadow with a 21. For 2 bludgeoning damage as this thing grabs onto your hand and attempts to crush all of the tiny little bones in it.
No, I need those!
Rhiannon, a fight breaks out in front of you. Zora is already roaring, Shadow is reeling, Camellia is all the way back there suddenly, and an arrow came out of this thing's other side.
Jesus. Definitely will rage as well.
Yes.
I activate the rage. I keep forgetting about what instances I have to use advantage on.
If you are flanking, so strength checks and strength saving throws are a strength check would be an athletics check, and a strength saving throw is if something is doing something to you, you roll in the saving throws box. You have advantage on those things. So, for example, if you wanted to grapple one of these things, that's an athletics roll to like grab onto them and hold them. That would be an athletics check. That would be something you would have advantage on. For the moment, you don't have advantage on attacks, but that will come.
So basically, anything that has like the check mark, I would need to switch to advantage before I roll.
Only on strength-based ones.
Only in strength-based ones. Okay.
Which is athletics. Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I will rage and use my greatsword and fucking slam it on the shoulder.
Which one?
With it, the one in front of me.
This one here. What does that look like as you kill this one?
Oh, beheaded. Just head gone.
Head gone. It slumps to the side and immediately begins steaming.
Oh god. Okay. That's great. I will take a step. I think I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna call it a day.
Alrighty.
I don't have any extra stuff, so it's fine.
Okay. This one is then going to swing at you with a closed fist. It steps out of the bloody circle, its legs and the rest of its lower torso forming. A 16 as it swings at you. Brianna.
Well, my armor class is 14.
Okay, so that'll hit.
Yes.
Alright, that is 1 bludgeoning damage, half to 0 because you're raging.
Okay, great.
It hits you, and you are too tough. Shadow! You're the only one that's not too tough.
I don't like holding hands with you, so sorry for this. As I will pull a rapier and try to drive it through the center of...
Okay.
16?
16 will stab. What does that look like?
Especially with it being goopy, but pulling my hand free, it probably goes along. Just driving that a little deeper and just daintily pulling away as it has that almost jello consistency following with the rapier, I guess, for the moment. Camilla, another arrow, please. Inspiration.
Ooh, Bardic Inspiration. Alright, that's a d6 at this level. Are you good, Shadow?
Yes.
Alright, Evil. You're all the way over there.
I would like to do.
What is the range of that? And whom
60.
are you targeting? Okay.
This one.
Alright, 1 wisdom save coming right up. That's a 6. Does that beat your spell save DC? It's a 6.
It's 13.
That's a shame. I was really hoping that a 6 would do it. I really have faith in my guy here. Alright, it is already injured, so that is 10 necrotic damage as you ring the dolorous bell of magic and kill this guy. If you would like to describe it, please do so.
He, from the inside of him, he starts to vibrate, and you see like his skin like wobble, vibrate, and then he just explodes. Now there's a bunch of blood all over Zoro.
Excellent. You all start at the loud popping sound as the blood splashes around against Zora and the ground, the box. And then you realize that the blood in the circle is still bubbling. Only about a third of it is gone.
Oh. Oh.
As 4 new sets of heads rise from the blood. Evelyn, is that all?
I would move up to here. And
All
that's
right. All right, we'll go to Camellia at the top of the round. You can see these things once again half in, half out of this pit of scraped earth and horrible mutilated flesh.
Just gonna take a deep breath, pull back her string. And once again, the one closest to Shadow. In the top right.
$17 will hit.
6 damage.
For 6 damage. That will not bloody this one. Seems a little bit tougher. Just a little bit.
Get back,
Poison.
cat.
Alright.
She's gonna step back as well.
All right. Then we'll go to Zora.
All right. Oh god, there's just more of them. Okay, yeah. So Zora is going
Tap
to.
away during combat, for shame.
I wasn't tapping away. I think she's like surprised that they're just rising out of the ground, essentially. So she will take this opportunity and try something. Who knows if these things can feel fear or not. And she will sort of like bow her head down and just a grumble sort of starts from in her throat and then just a loud like sort of ear-piercing like roar.
All right. All creatures within 10 feet of you. Okay, so these 4, they are immune to the frightened condition.
I figured it, but it's still worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. It's very intimidating for everyone else.
What the
And
fuck was
then-
that?
And she'll just like be like, huh. Okay. And then just go to smack the one in front of her.
Okay. A 12 will hit.
Oh, I get.
Oh, Jesus. What does that look like?
She sort of like does the roar. She sees it doesn't work, and she hefts the maul over her head and just pastes this guy into the floor as soon as it lands on him.
Baseball swing, he goes flying.
Yeah, almost like just swings it wide, and her hand sort of like comes to swing downwards at her side. And she turns to like sort of look at Branham, and then she's like, "You okay over there?" And then that'll be me.
Right. Brandon will respond on her turn, I suppose. So this creature steps out and once again tries to attack Brianna. 15 to hit you, Brianna.
Yeah, it does hit me.
All right. That one is going to be 3 bludgeoning, halved to 1.
Okay.
It'll even step a little bit farther out and get over into, no, it won't. No, it's not smart enough. It's gonna crunch into this guy's corpse. It's your turn, Brianna.
Okay, I am very annoyed at the one tap that I got, so I will reach out to this guy and I will hit it with my great sword.
23's definitely gonna hit. Top ha ha!
Vaporized.
That's
Beautiful.
maximum possible damage. Jesus.
Another head rolling down. She's on a roll. Definitely,
Get it?
definitely. Exactly. I get it. I mean, I really cannot do much. I will put myself between the thing and shadow.
Okay.
And
Running around, get over here.
Well, I don't need to. Do I need to go around in order to do that? I mean,
If you don't want to provoke an
like
opportunity attack, yes, but if you enter this one square, he will get an opportunity attack when you leave.
Got it. Okay, then yes. Yes, I will.
That was why I
definitely
took the
do.
moment to specify.
Thank you very much. And yes, I will definitely like go around that way and put myself between that one and yes.
Shadow.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yeah, Shadow.
Then we'll go to Shadow himself.
Keep doing that, Bria.
Hopefully-
You take care of them all yourself. Inspiration. And then, looking to whatever that meat puppet is. Don't worry, my friend. I can tell the ladies have already handled you. You look like the backside of a hamburger mule.
Does Vicious Mockery have any... No. Okay. Wisdom. 19!
Damn!
Oh, damn.
Man already knows he looks like shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
With a 1 intelligence, yeah, this thing does not even comprehend the words that you're saying.
What the fuck did that man say?
Alright, you run.
Yes. I fall back.
Evelyn! There
Um,
are more. They are coming.
They are growing.
he will do another Toll the Dead. Bing.
On which one?
Which one's already been damaged?
I don't know, I can't tell you that.
The one with
Really?
the arrow in it.
You,
you-
or this one? I don't remember.
You can make me a medicine check.
Why can't my allies tell me?
Look for the one next to
You
Zara.
absolutely can. If you, I did not realize you were asking in character. I thought you were doing Val voice, not Evil voice.
Point.
Sorry.
Point to
this,
the one in
This
front
one
of
has
you.
an arrow in it.
That
This
one too.
Yeah.
Okay. Wisdom save 11. That'll fail. 10 necrotic damage. What does that look like?
Again, just burst.
It pops.
He's just gone.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Good where you are. This one is going to come for Zora then. 21 to hit you, Zora.
Snap my fingers and sparkles. Not today!
He's
Okay. With disadvantage. An 11.
No.
And then I will give
Okay.
the advantage to Zara, like, he's open! Get him now!
Alright. As the last of the blood in the pit bubbles, 4 more figures rise up out of the now dry and empty crater. Amelia.
Same spot. Let's go
God
again.
damn it.
Alright.
Top right. Take a deep breath. Back. Oh my god.
Damn!
I don't even need this bardic inspiration.
Let him talk.
Hey. Oh. What does that look like?
Yeah, like I said, just deep breath. Release the arrow. This one will just go straight through it. And then a couple seconds later, it'll just turn to goop. Leaving a tiny hole right through its vital. I don't know if its brain would be a vital organ, but sure, let's say it is.
Cool.
That was enough damage.
Alright.
Just
Is that
tiny
you?
hole straight through it, and then it just turns back to goop. That is me.
Zora. Alex has discovered that she can be the horse.
I can tell. It's a pistachio for 3 seconds.
Zora, the first roll you make this turn will have advantage.
All right. Well, good thing it's gonna be an attack roll anyway.
Heyo.
You see Zora's like really getting in the groove, like enjoying this like fight, right? She's been fucking plastering these dudes the whole time. Probably go for this one here.
This one here on the edge.
Yeah, on the edge. Work
Okay.
her way in. And whack!
Oh!
Ooh!
Oh!
I'm walking anyway.
God damn!
Yeah, just absolutely just swing and just swipe its like where the head is supposed to be clean off.
Yeah, 22 damages.
Fuck.
Sort of just like if the body probably like travels with them all and like launches him into the cart, like doo.
Muscle women for the win. Look at him
Go.
go.
Good where you are.
Yeah, you see her like clench her hands tight around the handle of the maul.
Okay. This Lemure is gonna attack Brianna. 15 to hit you.
Yes.
1 bludgeoning, half to 0.
Nice.
This Lemure is gonna fight Zora. 15 to hit.
Yep.
3 bludgeoning, half to 1.
Cool.
Brianna,
I hit the motherfucker in front of me.
24 hits.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
15 damage kills.
I
What does that
just
look
see-
like?
I just keep taking hits off the motherfuckers.
Just one at a time,
apparently-
just slash, slash,
Just slash.
slash.
Man, all my bad rolls are like paying off now. God damn. Okay, I proceed to move. Wait, I guess I'll. When does this one? Oh, this one's gonna go. Can I move behind until to there?
The long as if you enter a creature's threatened radius, you're fine to move within it until and you don't get attacked until you leave it.
Okay. Okay, I'll just move here in a minute.
Okay. All right. Well, it's this one's turn. It's gonna step out and try and hit you.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
God damn.
That's gonna be 7 bludgeoning, halved to 3. As this one gets in a good whack on you, drives the breath from your lungs for a second.
Jesus.
Shadow.
Christ.
alrighty. Alright, good. Don't worry, Brienne. We have your back. 5 healing to you. As for you, you stupid pudding, leave the woman alone. For the one
Are you
attacker.
feeling to me?
Yep.
Five healing to you.
Hell yeah, concrete.
You- Wisdom save from the one to the south of her. 8.
Yay! He's got disadvantage next.
1 psychic damage, disadvantage on next attack. Please remind me. Is that you?
Yep.
Evelyn.
Time to sauce it up.
Oh.
Oh.
Whom?
This one.
All right, dexterity save. This thing is not very dexterous. That's a -1. 2 radiant
Oh,
damage.
shit.
Burns this thing's flesh.
Really good bit searing.
Oops.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like a
smell good
Ugh.
at all. Is that you?
That's it.
Evil. All right. We're down in the dumps. This one is going to move past over to here. Branham, you do get an attack of opportunity. If you'd like it.
Oh, please. So. Yes, great sword.
Yeah, that'll hit. Okay, your first non-lethal blow of the night. We'll
I mean,
cut
he was
deeply
running by.
into... Yeah, it bloodies this thing, but you can't quite get the head. You gash it on the back instead. As it goes
Yeah.
to attack Zora, that is another natural 20.
Oh my
Ooh,
lord.
okay.
Oh.
For 8 bludgeoning, half to 4.
Jeez.
Amelia, no new forms rise as you draw back an arrow. It seems that the tide has stopped or perhaps been disrupted.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the one that is
Yeah,
closest to me once again.
for sure.
Slap him.
19 will hit.
I don't miss.
Ever. What does that look like?
Basically straight into its giant back in the spine, that it just crumples down.
Nice.
And
Alright.
yeah, that'll be me.
Zora.
Yeah, she's like struck in the back by this one, turns around, and then it just catches an arrow, and she's like, oh, okay. And she turns around to the one in front of her. And. Ooh, maybe I don't hit him.
A 10 will hit.
Oh, it does. Okay.
What does that look like?
Yeah, the swing is a bit sloppier than the ones you've seen her do, previous. So she just turns and sort of like whacks it like in the side with the butt of it, and then just turns it low and just swings up a like uppercut basically, and just knocks its head off.
Any further movement?
Nope, just stay right here.
Get that advantage for Brienne now.
Yeah, true. I guess like sort of
I don't wanna
jump
tell you how
over
to
this. No, that is it's true. Run over and just let's get him.
All right. Brienne, you see the very big, tall form of Zora mask entirely over this thing as it stands at about 5 feet tall, giving you advantage as it turns half of its attention to her. You can attack with advantage if you would so like.
Attack with advantage and beautifully.
Perfect.
I will stab the motherfucker in the chest and pluck it up, just like halfway to the top.
Nice.
Just
It
slash.
peels like a banana and falls in 2.5 pieces to the ground. That is deeply unfortunate crit damage. The 3 ones on the d6s is crazy. But
I go by Sora and we do the fucking meme where we're like interlock hands and it's like strong as fuck. It's like
Fucking like predator, you son of a bitch.
yes, you son of a bitch. Yes,
Dude.
indeed.
And you see her like calm herself down, like. All right, well, we're clear for these monsters.
Okay, command out of reach for sure.
yeah, you guys are out of combat.
I guess, go check on the rest, how they're doing and shit.
Little rough handshake, but it seems you two have quite handily dealt with the majority.
So what the fuck was this?
I quite would like to find out myself, and then like sort of bend down, and probably like scoop a little bit of whatever the hell this is out with like a random stick I find, so I can look at it.
Yeah. It appeared like the flesh doesn't appear to be rotting. It literally looks like it's steaming away. Rather than blood, there's black and yellow ichor that pools in a sickly fashion and does not look nice to touch.
And perhaps be careful not to touch whatever that is with your hands. Maybe toxic. At least it looks like it wouldn't be good.
Pudding's revenge on people.
I would say the vengeance is quite completed, considering there's, well, corpses.
Yeah, if anyone would like to try and identify these
Yeah,
things, you
I
can
would
roll
like to
me
do.
an Arcana or a Nature.
See?
Yeah.
Go back to
I ain't
being
never
a
seen
dog.
6,
shit
a
like
crit
that.
fail, an 11, and a 9.
Dang.
Most of you have no idea. Camellia, you're pretty sure. What's your favorite enemy?
Faye.
Okay. You're pretty sure these things are not natural to the material plane.
Whatever they were summoned here. They're not from this realm.
Is there any way that I can check what time it is, how much time we have to make it to the gate?
It's night. You were pretty much done with traveling for the day, and we're gonna set your set up camp for soon. That was what you were looking for, is a place to set up camp. So long as you set out, not too long after daybreak tomorrow, you should be fine. You're not more than 4 miles away from Boulder's Gate.
Okay.
And, not to be morbid, but maybe we can get a little reward for collecting cargo that might have been lost here.
Yes, I would imagine so. Try to take the things that are not as damaged. If there's anything that's not as damaged.
Be sure to gander.
Can I check this body? Question mark? Question mark.
While you guys are looking at
Oh.
all of the corpses and doing your investigation, Evelgen is looking around at the bodies. You guys are free to investigate the remaining supplies. But she seems to have searched the bodies.
Okay.
Yeah, Evelgen, you find 9 silver on one, 14 copper on one, and 14 silver on the other. Two of them do still have long swords laying in the dirt near them, and all 3 of them wear chainmail that is ruptured and broken and rusted with blood.
What role do we give you for the cart, like the other stuff, to see if there's
Why
anything
doesn't
left?
Shadow you roll with advantage with Brienne and Zora's help?
All right. Investigation or perception?
Investigation, please, to go through the crushed supplies and open the cracked box.
Shuffle. 17.
Okay, you crack open these things. You find a collection of 3 wooden shields and a stack of 60 10-foot wooden poles that are salvageable, as well as a petrified squirrel and a stoneware jar.
Let's go. Alright. Well, these looks, somewhat salvageable. What people would need with 60-foot sticks, but this works.
Oh, Mr. Dungeon Master.
Ah.
Can I roll to see what I would know about the burial practices of a practicer of Helm, like a worshiper of Helm? Do they
Yeah, you can roll religion.
burn the bodies or
Yeah.
fucking leave them? Where is that button? There it is. 9.
You're not sure.
You know what? One's precision. 10.
The 10,
Literally everyone's precision has gone up by
Quick,
1.
Quick, use the
or
bardic.
down by 1, yeah.
Oh, bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I think I'm the one that has over.
You're the only one who hasn't used yours, yeah.
13.
With the 13, you know that they're buried There are other details, but you can't remember them with a 13. But you know, buried is definitely one. I'll say with a 13, you know that it's usually a stone casket.
God damn.
Is gonna like respectfully collect the bodies and put them to the side of the road. The human bodies, because I assume all of these have just turned to goo.
They're steaming and gooifying, yes.
I
Some of the older bodies are pretty much just mush and are beginning to
Um,
dissipate.
At the start of the fight,
It's
You know
his
when
turn
somebody
on
calls
talking.
you on your phone and then they say, "Give me a second."
Well, it's cause, yeah, her mom.
I know why. I'm just making a joke.
That was funny.
I admire the petrified squirrel. Is it pure stone, or is it like almost like taxidermy petrified?
It looks like taxidermy petrified. Like
Mm.
petrified isn't terrified. Like a stuffed terrified squirrel.
Yeah. I had to make sure to put terrified taxidermy.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna take, so the 3 shield total are 30 GP. Then how much
Because the
would it
shield
be
is
one?
10 GP.
Yeah.
It's a wooden shield.
Okay,
It's worth
so
10 gold.
each one. Okay, I'm gonna take one for the sake of selling it later.
It's fine by me.
Okay. Scavenged gear sells for half of its price.
God damn it, for half?
Yeah. That said, you also could just wield a shield. Oh, you have a two-handed weapon. Never mind.
Yeah.
Cooked.
Okay, never
You can
mind.
drag and drop, add a shield to your sheet if you'd like.
Wait, could we put all of this stuff on the cart, or would it add too much weight?
I would say you can't take all of the wooden poles. You could easily take the shields, the squirrel, and the stoneware jar. If you guys each wanted to take one of the 10-foot poles, you'd more than easily be able to do that. But to take
Yeah, sure, I'll
60 of
take one.
them. Okay.
Have a
Okay,
pole.
yeah, okay. I feel like
10
it
foot
is
wooden.
fair to grab the extra stuff to then sell it when we get to the city.
Okay. Why don't I give you guys a party, like treasure hoard for the moment?
Yeah, okay.
Did those 3 shields look like cargo, or do they look like obviously these guys' equipment?
No, they look like cargo. They're bundled together.
Mm.
Brand new shields.
Yeah, I think I would probably want to take it. Like, is there like a box that's not broken around here?
No.
No, they're all fucked.
All of them are smashed.
Fair. The fucking cart flipped over. I would imagine they'd all be broken.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I would like. So they're bundled together. I guess I could take one of the bundles and like, or like, however.
No, it's one big bundle of sticks that are just laying inside of the wagon.
The shields. The shields.
Oh yeah, Brandon already untied them and was looking at them. They were just like string
untied.
tied together. Yeah.
I just imagined there was more than one bundle, but if it was just one, then yeah. Okay. Yeah, probably just like the pole or something.
Okay. You can add a 10-foot pole to your character sheet. It's an item from the compendium.
Okay. Probably wondering what the fuck. Why do you? This is such a weird thing to have. 10-foot poles and shields.
It's adventure gear.
It's a jousting competition.
Yeah, it's
no,
a
I
really
guess it's
shitty
like those
jousting
two
competition.
things in isolation.
They're the only salvageable things. There's a bunch of other stuff that's ruined or destroyed by the stuff that I just haven't mentioned.
Okay. I'm going to go check on Pistachio now that we know what we're dealing with. I will keep this squirrel. I like this. It's very fun.
Evelyn, you were very far away when the symbol was visible. and did not get close enough to see through the press of bodies until the symbol was already like sucked up. It was liquid blood making that symbol, which is what became these things' bodies.
Could I ask
So it's
Sora
now
to describe
gone.
it to me?
Yeah, she would probably even draw it like in the ground to like a stick, just draw it basically.
All right. Secondhand knowledge, Elgin, you could roll Arcana with disadvantage.
Sounds fair.
With a 15, it does not look dissimilar to a fiendish summoning circle.
Okay. And it was in blood,
Mhm,
summoning circle. Gotcha.
mhm.
Whatever it was, it certainly carried a great bit of evil in it.
The three of you over there having this conversation, Brienne, M, Zora, and Evelyn, give me history checks at normal.
Normal. Okay.
Right. History. Oof.
Brianna,
Yeah.
history check.
Oh, so sorry. Yes. I
Who's
7,
Alex
8.
R?
I'm
Oh
done.
my fucking god. Okay. Well,
Ba-dum.
maybe this is for the maybe this is for the best.
Hey.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay. Evelyn and Brianna make eye contact as you realize that it's a infernal symbol, as that's almost completely unheard of, especially here, this close to Eltergard, which is literally a holy land. There's a massive thing in the sky that is supposed to protect the El Terrell, the city, and the surrounding lands known as the Eltergard from not only undead but fiends. They shouldn't be able to just manifest like this.
Oh,
Something's
shit.
gone wrong.
Guess you were right, Sora.
Hmm.
Something's messing with the balance.
I I hate I hate being right, and certainly it is the case even more so.
You hate being right? I love to be right.
Camellia, you're off looking for stones. Would you like to make a check? Perception,
Yeah.
nature.
I'd probably just be doing this like all night. As
Okay.
long as it takes. Nature, survival, perception.
Yeah. You can find several large stones. As Shadow and Brianna lead Pistachio in the wagon off of the road around a bend a bit back from where you were. I'll take you guys to a campsite map. So the rest of you can set up camp, and Camellia can spend a few hours building cairns, basically.
I think Evelyn will ask Sora to see if she's willing to let them sleep with her. Not sexually, just share the space.
Unbelievably.
I'm
He's like,
kind of very like aware after now everything that's all of this happens. So could I like do a check around before we try and go sleep?
You want to keep an eye on stuff, maybe stay up for first watch.
Yeah, actually, that would be a good idea.
Okay, so why don't you say in character something to that effect that you'd rather stay sleep on the stars and keep watch, at least for the beginning?
Okay, well, who wants to? Sorry, struggling here. I'm gonna stay up. You guys can rest. I'm kind of too shaken up by what we saw. I don't I don't feel too tired right now. But who would like to switch with me afterwards? As she's getting ready on the rock. Keep hide the bandage and look around.
I'll take last watch.
I could follow after you, Brian. Especially with the freaky pudding monsters were going on about. Definitely agree that keeping watch is very nice. Also for Pistachio's sake, he's just tiny mule.
Well, is pistachio a horse or what it is? Like what?
Pistachio's a mule.
A donkey.
Yeah. So there, I think he replies, I guess.
He
Okay.
does good work.
No one's on third, right? We had a second and a fourth, right?
Technically, a
For
mule
watches.
is a crossbreed between a donkey and a horse. But yes,
And there's there.
Yes.
yes. Yeah, there's no one currently on third watch. Or
Yeah,
third
then
watch.
Zora will raise her, like, sort of raise her hand, like, put a finger up, like, oh, I'll take third if nobody's filled the slot yet.
That works for me.
All right.
Okay.
guys-
Good.
You guys settle in. Would everyone please mark down one ration from your backpack?
And
And your water skins, as you have drank from them all day, are now empty at the end of the day. You'll need to find waters since you didn't purchase any.
there was that convenient river by the roadside.
Oh.
Who would have thought?
The Chionthal.
All right. Camellia wanders off. And seems uninterested. Is not there for the conversation about watches. You guys finish eating and retire to your tents. Rhiannon, you pick a spot on a rock.
Yes, I am on the rock.
Evelyn buys own tent. Evelyn does not sleep in own tent.
Tent is weaker than me.
Give me a y'all are so horny. In session 0, you're shacking up together already.
What?
Get
No.
a room.
That's why he-
Losers. Can't believe. I'm
No.
kidding. I'm totally kidding. Brienne M. You realize you set up for watch. There are 2 empty tents, 2 tents with people in it, a fire, and a sleepy mule that is nodding off next to you. Why don't you give me a perception check for the first 2 hours of the watch? All right, and Camellia is the only person not on watch. Why don't you roll me a flat d20?
Yeah, I don't know how far they went from where the bodies originally were, but that's where I am.
Not more than a 10-minute walk.
Probably take a few hours to bury that many people on my own, and then probably stay there for like half an hour, attempting to pray to Helm, not really knowing what to say, but just feel like, yo, I didn't know these guys, but they died fighting. Surely they're good people.
Your 2 hours of watch will go uninterrupted, Branham. You do not see anything that is a threat to yourself or the party over that period of time. You are mighty tired by the time you're done.
I will move to a spot, and we're having basically a long rest. This is a short one.
This is a long rest, but you're not done yet. You're 2 hours in.
Okay.
You gonna go wake up somebody for second watch?
Yeah. What's the second watch again?
Mhm.
Was it Sora or Eve?
I'm last watch.
I believe it was Shadow, the person you did not mention.
Yes,
The one person I didn't mention. I poke Shadow. Shadow.
Yeah.
Shadow, it's your turn, Shadow.
Okay. You keep that one.
You pissed on my wife.
Okay, I will take as Shadow suggested Shadow steps. And I will
It's that perfect warm
Wait,
housing.
perfect warm. It's just the perfect size too, because it's gonna be the perfect size of warmth. There's not gonna be any spots that are cold.
Climbed up on the rock and gently pet the sleeping pistachio.
All right. Give me a perception check. You don't hear or see much in the dark, more wooded area. This little nook that you could tell has been used as a campsite before seems well sheltered. It's about an hour and a half into your watch when there's a snap of a twig, the loudest sound you've heard in a little while, and you whip around to see Camellia finally returning.
Ah!
The lady watcher.
Jesus.
Ugh. Get off me.
Sorry. Took a while by myself.
How about him?
Well, I buried them. I won't say all as well.
This is nonetheless, I am sure they are enjoying a good afternoon.
Oh, yeah, home's pretty nice.
Just hope they did not leave any broken hearts behind. It is a shame to have such things happen.
Millie will just sit down on the ground in front of the fire. You look pretty tired.
Not taking purchase of tent?
In a minute. She like pulls out some food and starts eating her dinner.
This is fair.
So, anything in Baldur's Gate for you?
Oh, for me, no. I've been looking for my loved one. She is very pretty, very beautiful plumes and feathers. Hurrah.
Feathers?
It's very funny and fling, but it's beautiful and strange love blooms, but I fell in love with another couple. Not many were able to sing to each other. But she did. Taught me how to play the pipes and beautiful lute that she gifted me. Unfortunately, she did not feel the same after a while, and with about her, started traveling, hoping to more or less bump into her.
If you find her after all of this traveling, maybe she'll feel different.
I hope so. What if not, then soon as deemed it to be. The Lady of Love can be fickle sometimes, but one's heart is one's heart. It cannot be controlled. It must be respected. Any special for you?
No, I sort of hate Baldur's Gate.
Just a job, didn't I assume?
Not exactly. I come back here every year or so, searching for someone as well.
It stings. It costs. Maybe one day find your soul. Perhaps that's why you go here now. This time.
She tilts her head a little and grins. I'm looking for my father.
Oh, family. I hope you find him.
He's probably not even alive, but I come back here just in case.
I do apologize.
Well, this time I won't have to bribe the Flaming Fist to get in.
Are they particular what people they let in?
If you want to go to the upper city, yes.
Many fancy places, I'm sure.
Not really my vibe. I'm more of a forest girl. Probably can't tell from the get up, but I spent a lot of time in the Feywild.
You?
Yep. My father would take me from the Shadowfell to the Feywild to this plane. He would collect random herbs and flowers and sell them.
That explains the very unique song from the Panther.
The Fae can be fun sometimes, if a little sneaky.
I may join you in this travel at some point then, if you would have me. Sounds very fun.
Fair warning, I do usually sleep in the dirt.
That is what tents are for. I do not mind this.
I'll stand up. Well, I'm gonna get some rest.
Sweet dreams to me. Not like pistachio. Keep an eye out. I need to switch out this. Keeping watch with you.
Just the loudest hee-haw.
I wake up and I'm like, it's time, isn't it?
Oh, you could smell the good. The doom building in the air.
And he's just like, yeah, I can sense it. And then he would take the
He
spot.
wakes up early for his watch.
Yeah,
So
he
early
does.
that he skips over third.
What?
Hey, sometimes you wake up and you're up.
Yeah, the elves only need to sleep for 4 hours.
This is
It is
third
what it
watch, yeah.
We could.
I will say, Camilla, as you're going to bed, you would see that Evelyn comes out and is like rubbing sleep from his eyes, not as if he meditated.
Sleep. Oh, I
Sleep,
get it.
sleep.
Sometimes you need to sleep.
Gotta keep the bags away under my eyes. Hee hee.
All right. Why don't you give me a perception, Evelyn?
Actually, yeah.
Yes, sir. He's too tired to use guidance.
I've called him elf multiple times. Can I tell if he's a full elf? Like, just by looking at him?
It's hard to tell with some half elves, so you don't really know.
I think, like, the only distinction is that full elves can't grow beards. So if you see an elf with a beard, they're 100% a half elf.
I am well groomed. No facial hair for me.
Ooh.
With a 10, you don't really hear much. You're not super used to just kind of being in the woods.
Yeah.
A little bit of a new experience. You've traveled before, but like, it's never been your vibe.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's always at the ends. Doesn't like sleeping outside.
Yeah, nothing seems to be out to get you, at least over the course of your watch. And eventually your quiet 2 hours will come to an end. You feel sleep tugging at you again. You need to get your 6 hours in. If you don't, you're gonna be wrecked.
Alright. I wake up, Spro. Get up. It's your turn.
She like, her eyes sort of like, you know how you blink a bunch of times? You're like, ugh. And she'll like sit up and collect her things. Probably not grab like the maul, which is like probably resting right outside the tent. Probably like one of the like spears that she has, and just like sit with the spear like over by the mule, just like how everyone else has been doing. Just like subconsciously.
All right, head on over. The
Distraction
mall
at
is
top.
like pinning one of the corners of the tent down.
Yeah. Actually, she probably comes over by the fire. Maybe it's chilly. So she'll like sit here by the fire.
Maybe where you come from, it's much warmer than here.
Yeah. Ooh, it's cold. It's kind of cold. Oh my god, I did bad.
Perfect.
We're gonna die.
No.
As you are having your watch, you are all going to be surprised by. Let me switch this over from the.
Actually, wait.
layer.
I reroll.
Okay.
Come on, 4.
Ooh.
Keep up with tradition. You can't roll. Oh,
13.
That's-
Those are my
that's too much
dead.
better.
Okay. Everyone but you is surprised by how quickly morning arrives.
Oh man.
Worth
All of
it.
you get a long rest and are able to refill all of your shit. Press your long rest buttons and wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I'll ask you to mark down another ration for the day's travels, just so we know that it's done for next session. As you guys prepare your camp to set out in the morning. Is there anything special that you guys would like to do in the morning as you eat and aim to quickly get back on the road to make it on time?
Well, I'm definitely up probably before Shadow already, keeping company to Sora. But that being said, I don't know what to comment about the fact that I literally slept in the same tent as Shadow. It just kind of happened that way. It was like, thank you, Shadow, kind of thing, I guess. It was a very comfy and warm night. Shadow is very fluffy, I
He's the
guess.
wolf. Glad you were able to sleep
Absolutely.
peacefully. It's very cold out here.
What about like Evelyn and Camellia?
I think he's just in tent getting dressed. Not
Okay.
like that. Just putting on his
Yeah,
armor.
putting his
Oh
armor
my
on.
god,
Yeah.
sure.
I just
You-
want to say that.
Sure.
You come out full backpack on, shoes laced, ready to leave, and then have your breakfast. Type
Yes.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So
The
fucking
coffee
funny,
might be a little bit cold as you get out, but your rations can be warmed over the fire and eaten pretty quickly. That's what they're for. What about you, Camellia?
Probably like the opposite of Evelyn. Roll out, wearing just underclothing. Oh, still with the cloak on top, depending on how cold it is.
Cold is relative. I would say it is.
I grew up in the Shadowfell. It's probably like fucking 3 degrees there at all times.
Yeah, for you, it's very temperate.
There's literally
It's
no
from
sun.
people who are from like the open sunlit plains.
The
Of
sun
the
exists
Leonin.
here, therefore it's warm by default.
Yeah, exactly. It's just you're not baking. It's just early morning. It's a little crisp for some of you guys, but for you, that's like nothing.
Yeah, you just roll out, no boots on. Take a minute
Feet
to like
in the
put something
grass.
on. Start packing down her tent before she even considers eating breakfast.
The toastiest of mornings.
And then she'll sit down, like, on her rolled up tent.
All right. Anything else need to happen before y'all are ready to leave?
Hmm.
Not that I can think of.
I'm sure Pistachio's fed.
Going once, going twice. What are you gonna feed Pistachio? It's been grazing. Do you have water for your horse?
Well, that definitely lead him to water. Make sure to go to the room.
You lead him to the water, but he does not drink.
Damn.
Huh.
Or, well, at least have some good mana. The next step.
That's the problem.
After a
he's
few
not
minutes,
horse.
he will drink.
Yeah.
He's not a horse. I cast suggestion to make him drink. Horses are racially immune to this.
You can lead a horse to water, but he's not a horse, so...
Quick, who has the command spell? Drink.
Drink.
Oh man, chug.
No.
Man.
No.
The horse drowns itself.
Chug!
Okay. You guys head out, water your horse and yourselves, refill your water skins, and get back on the road. Which looks much more friendly in the daylight as you pass the, bad memories and leave them behind you. You will notice that there are 3 very neatly stacked stone cairns covering the men, their arms, and remaining equipment.
Mm. With respect.
As you guys get out to the road, Zora and Briennem give me athletics checks to push.
Oh,
Push.
no, not again.
Push.
Ah!
All right, you guys set your backs into it and very quickly get up to speed as y'all make your way towards the city that can only be Baldur's Gate.
Fuck yeah.
You can see in the
Baldur's Gate.
distance the tall, raised walls of the city
Oh, world.
and the sprawling, outlying lands of the outer city. As you approach, some of you familiar would recognize the neighborhood as Little Camishan. As you are making your way into the outer city, you see better and better Baldur's Gate.
There it is. Baldy.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate.
We did it.
As you draw close to the walls, a sound begins to overtake you, like a waterfall. The raised cry of hundreds of voices as you see a mob massed outside of the gate, clamoring against a circle, a half circle of guards spread out, and one standing behind, seeming to direct, pushing the mob back, not letting a single one into the slightly raised portcullis. They appear to be scanning the crowd for something. As they spot you and call out, waving to you, that's where we're going to end today's session.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
We're recognized.
Shit! What are we carrying? No! That's suspicious!
We're carrying money. Wait, hold on. 180.
I hope
leave.
y'all enjoyed. I hope we were looking forward to more stuff and
yes.
learning about each other. As an alternative to the rumors that I did last time, since you're not in one place where you'd be able to hear a lot of rumors, you guys have had 2 days of travel together, as well as some time on your other mission and in between that we've had off camera. I'm going to ask each of you as homework to write 3 stories that your character has told. 2 of them are going to be true. 1 of them is going to be false.
Story.
Something that they have told. It can be a tale of an adventure that they've been on, or it could be as simple as like a normal 2 truths and a lie sort of thing. I'll make a document that has everyone's on them, and only I and the person who wrote them will know which one is a lie until you guys RP that out. It doesn't have to be a big lie. It would just has to be something that you were asked a question, you answered, and you told them something that wasn't true. So for the lie, I just need to know what the true version of the story is. Does that make sense for everybody?
Yes.
Alrighty. Hell yeah. That's all I had ready for today. So, I turn it over to you guys. How was it?
We party. It's great.
It was good. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Baldur's Gate.
I was expecting, we roleplay for like an hour like last time, but you were like, no, fuck it, let's just stop playing. Let's just go. I was like, oh yeah.
I kind of wanted to do like a mechanical play test sort of thing.
Yeah.
Let everybody get used to their new characters. There will be lots of you guys can just go and fucking talk to people.
Loving everyone's characters.
Common or Leonin.
Which, hilariously enough, without knowing anyone's characters, I chose Elvish at the
Wait, where is it? Wait, where is it?
Gay.
Meow, 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 meow.
Baby, you got something in your
Oh,
nose.
Meow, 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 gay.
You must be a fan for it.
What the fuck?
She say, "Do you love me?" I tell her only quietly. I only love my bed and my mom.
Val,
I'm
did anything come of my
sorry.
request?
So the person that did that like edit or that song,
It was you.
he and I are not in good terms.
Oh
right now.
no. I'm so
So,
sad.
Yeah.
Do you
so
know what program they used or something? Like
I could try looking it up, but he did have to pay for it.
fuck.
He paid. Yeah.
Fuck.
He is a man that money, if it means like he literally spent $200 to get a commission of me chugging.
Fucking cum.
Ah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's funny.
What?